All right. You guys had a glance at the video? Yes? Is that a yes? You may comment yes on the chat box. Yes. How was it? How did you like our company? All right, guys, there is less interaction. Come on, interact. Talk to me. Okay, so those of you who have just joined in right now, hello all, good afternoon. Proud to be part of Violet. Thank you so much, Ashwin. That means a lot. Yes, Catherine, you were saying something?
No, I said hello back to you.
Oh, so
Hi.
hi all, hi all. So, yeah, guys, I would like to know a bit about each and every one present here. So, please, those of you who have joined in right now, please tell me your name, your location, where you have joined from, and then a bit about yourself, please. Maybe I'll start with me, right? I'll just start off with me. So, hello, I'm Tani. I was born and brought up in Kerala, but now I've settled in Bangalore. And now I work as a business development lead at Indian Leadership Academy. So, on to you guys. First of a kind, Kaushik is a great leader. Indeed, yes, he is. He's just an amazing leader. He's a dynamic leader. Guys, come on, talk. Where is all that energy? Are you guys excited, first of all? I'm pretty much excited. I'm super excited to be on this platform today. What about you all? Come on. If you're excited, type E. If you're super excited, type SE. Money, thank you. He is super excited. He is really excited. Thank you for that. Extremely excited, Catherine. Thank you. Samantha says she's excited too. All right. Ashwin, Sadanand, Gopal, everybody is super excited.
Hi,
Archana, she's
Gopal.
excited too. Super, super. Okay. Um, all right. I think people who have joined it right now would have missed out on our ILE video. So can we have the video again, please? Nirva? All right, she'll play the video in a while. Well, Nirva, you're on mute. So could you please unmute and play the video? All right, Nirva, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's get started. So, before even we get started, and I hand it over to that one beautiful mastermind behind all this, behind organizing this whole international coaching festival, let's have a glance through all the speakers for today, right? Can we have the other video, please?
Hi, I'm Anya Piatkowska from Poland, currently living in Slovenia. I am super excited to see you all on 23rd of August at International Coaching Festival hosted by Indian Leadership Academy. See you then. Se vidimo. Do zobaczenia.
Hi guys, my name is Maria. I'm originally from the Philippines and living in Singapore. I cannot wait to meet you. I'm super excited to see you at the International Coaching Festival hosted by the Indian Leadership Academy, which is happening on the 23rd August. I'll be sharing with you this Japanese concept called Ikigai. This is the road to passion, purpose, and profit. So I'll see you there. Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Soraya in Thailand. I'm going to be following this Sunday to the International Coaching Festival hosted by the Leadership Academy, and I'm going to share my experiences regarding candidates to see.
Hi, my name is Shekhar Vijay, and I'm from versatile, vibrant, colorful India. I'm super excited to see all of you at the International Coaching Festival hosted by the wonderful Indian Leadership Academy on the 23rd of August. बहुत जल्दी मिलेंगे शुक्रिया.
Hi, I am Colleen and I'm from Singapore. I'm super excited to meet you in the International Coaching Festival hosted by the Indian Leadership Academy on the 23rd of August 2020. And I'm looking forward to see you soon. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Masashi Naito. I'm from Tokyo, Japan. I'm so excited to meet with you all in the International Coaching Festival on 23rd of August. See you soon. Bye bye. お待ちしてます。
Hi everyone, my name is Cindy Yurawan from Singapore, and I am super excited to welcome you to the International Coaching Festival hosted by ILA this Sunday on the 23rd of August. I can't wait to see you there, but here goes. Hey, I want to show you to come to ICF. If you're free, come, okay? I teach you how to tell stories.
I'm Victor Osman from Indonesia. I'm super excited to meet all of you in International Coaching Festival hosted by Indian Leadership Academy on 23rd of August 2020. So see you there. Sampai jumpa. Terima kasih. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Kaushik Mahapatra, a trainer, coach, mentor. I will be one of your moderators for the International Coaching Festival. I'm super excited to learn from all of you, especially all the master coaches from across the globe. I'm really keen to learn from your coaching stories. So guys, what are you waiting for? Please register for the International Coaching Festival and I will see you there.
Well, thank you so much, Nirva, for that wonderful video. Mr. Kaushik said he'll see all of us here, and here we are, guys. Here we are, finally. It's the International Coaching Festival Day. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to the mastermind, the master brain behind this whole coaching festival, right? So, Talking about him, he is the #1 corporate trainer in India. He is a dynamic speaker and a leader. He's an international coach and a trainer, right? So let me introduce you to this man, Mr. Kaushik Mahapatra. Let's all say hi to Mr. Kaushik. Hello, Mr.
Hello,
Kaushik.
everyone. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I can see so many people. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for taking your time on a Sunday evening and being there on the International Coaching Festival. Yes, it's coaching festival and it's festival time in India. So with a Sri Ganesha to all of you, let let Ganesha do whatever you have dreamt of till now. He will do it for you. Yes. With that, let's start the festival, guys. Let's start the festival. I want you to clap for everyone who has already participated in the International Coaching Festival. Yes, it's called a festival, but it's a learning festival. We're going to learn a lot from those 10 amazing speakers from 10 different countries and from 5 different continents. And of course, it's going to be 6 hours of non-stop learning. How many of you are ready? How many of you are ready? Can you type? Can you type super excited SC in the chat box? Can you type SC in the chat box? SC, let's see. How many of you are super excited? Wow, very good, wonderful guys, wonderful. Now, frankly speaking, I've been going to a lot of webinars these days in the last 3-4 months, and I see there's a lot of action. And believe me, we never even have dreamt that we can do such kind of thing in a online way. So for the first time, yes, we are trying it in online, and I already see that there are 82 amazing participants. They have 200 registrations for this event, and I will guarantee you that it's going to be a lot more fun and learning. So anything under the coaching umbrella, may it be personal excellence, may it be professional excellence, you will get here, guys. And our 10 speakers are super excited to talk to you today. So with that, I would like to start with a couple of things which changed my life. How many of you like to hear those couple of lines which has changed my life? They say that these are mere English sentences, but to me, these are not mere English sentences. They are my life. Okay, how many of you want to, how many of you know? Everyone says me. Say me. It's me time. It's me time. Okay, yes. Me. By the way, before even I talk about those 2 sentences, those 2 quotes which changed my life, let's do a quick check in terms of audio, video. Is everyone fine? Yes, there will be some technical issues here and there, guys, but there is a technical team who can help us to fix that as quickly as possible. Please put it in the chat box, and we'll be all there to serve you today. And yes, of course, the common etiquettes, we'll make sure that we will be muted at most of the times, and we will have, at least some snacks and water to keep you hydrated throughout the day. So I have got my cup full. I wish you also have something so that you will not leave the festival in the break time and be there completely 6 hours so that there'll be non-stop learning. Okay, so with that, my first quote, guys, and this one comes from Bhagavad Gita, the holy book. It says, whenever the student is ready, the master will appear. I repeat, whenever the student is ready, the master will appear. And ladies and gentlemen, today it is not 1 master, it is not 2 masters, it is not 5 masters. There are 10 masters, and they are appearing together. Let's clap for them, guys. Let's clap for them. Even if you are muted, people can see you. People can see you. So it's all about learning, guys. You can even learn from non-living things. Can you believe? You can learn from non-living things. You can learn from things around you. That's the power of learning. That's the power of learning. So if you're ready, Be ready with a notebook, with a pen. I'm sure you're going to take a lot of notes today. And in order to make it much easier, the team, the ILA team has created something nice for you. We have created a private group in Facebook. In the private group, you can actually post your notes. You can post your individual notes. Think about it. We all take notes. Think about it. If you can share the notes to everyone, that would be collective wisdom. That would be collective wisdom. So Nirva, Antani, if you can actually put the link for the Facebook group, for the Facebook private group, guys, you need to ask for access. You will be quickly given access, and whatever you are learning throughout the day, let's promise that you are going to post it in the group. The moment you are posting it, people are going to learn from you, and that's going to be collective wisdom. So you will see let me see whether it's already there in the chat box. Okay, so we'll put it. See, we'll put it. No problem. So this is the post. This is the group where you can post all your notes today. Having said that, let me talk about my second quote. The second quote says, whatever you do in life, guys, it says, be comfortable being uncomfortable. There are people, there are situations, there are times when even you will make yourself uncomfortable. But believe me, guys, you need to make yourself comfortable. Whatever is happening around you, somehow you need to find out a way to make yourself comfortable. So to me, if you can do that, that will be the biggest change. So be comfortable being uncomfortable. While you are learning today, you will also be uncomfortable because the whole process of learning, you need to learn and unlearn, learn and unlearn, learn and unlearn. So even during today, you will be uncomfortable, but be comfortable, guys. At least try, and you will see that you can make most out of it. You can make most out of it. With that, let me quickly share the agenda once again for the coaching festival before I invite our first speaker of the day. So if you look at the agenda, guys, it's going to be 10 speakers from different countries. So the first speaker is becoming at 2:20, and followed by the second speaker, and then we also have lots of fun in store for you. So we're going to have some trivia time, some quiz time, and then we'll also have 4 more speakers talking to you on various topics. And then in between the coaching festival, we'll announce the trivia time winners. And believe me, there are lots of surprises, there are lots of prizes. And then we have another 4 speakers. And then finally, we have prize time. And believe me, the team has created lots of prizes for you guys. So today, you are going to win a lots of prizes, provided you promise that you are going to stay towards the end, till the end. That's the promise which you're going to make to yourself, not to me, not to anyone. And then finally, we are going to have a mocktail virtual party. We'll do a toast, guys. And then finally, we close the event at 8 o'clock. We will still continue till 8:30 for question and answer. There'll be some speakers who will be still around. So finally, we close it by 8:30. The official closure is 8 p.m. India. And this is all India time, guys. International participants, I would request all of you to convert the time zone so that you are good to go. With that, yes, there are tons and tons of surprises waiting, guys. One of the surprises which you will get is a free access to our international coaching program. It's a 7 days program, absolutely free for the winners. So you're going to get that, and you're going to make sure that you get that by being so attentive, by actually focusing, and by making most out of it. So with that, I would like to stop share, and I would like to invite someone who has done so much when it comes to coaching, who has done so much when it comes to training, who has done so much as a leader, and he has almost more than 3 decades of experience. He is currently based out of Singapore, and he, ladies and gentlemen, is a mesmerizing speaker. We should all learn from him. He's a true Indian by heart, but now settled in Singapore. And that is not just introduction, but he can just mesmerize you with his knowledge and wisdom. To me, knowledge and wisdom is rare, guys. I don't believe in copy and paste when it's about learning industry. To me, he is someone who is very, very authentic, and you should gain a lot from him. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much delay, let me invite our first speaker of the day, Arun Sharma. Let's do a big round of applause for him before he starts speaking. Over to you, Arunji.
Am I audible? Thank you. There are two kinds of people. They are either money wise or otherwise. It's not funny, it's not sunny if you have no money. No money, no honey. Ladies and gentlemen, savvy, sassy, and shiny Sunday to each one of you. We must self-optimize to monetize our talent. Life is like a vehicle which has 4 wheels. The first wheel is passion. Second wheel is attitude. Third wheel is knowledge. And fourth wheel is skill. When we balance all the wheels, we optimize, then we can reach to our destination. The first wheel, passion. Do what you love what you do. Can't I have on this? I can't see myself on the screen. Is it frozen? As they say, take up a job you love and you never ever have to work in life. If you're playing guitar, are you working? Whatever you are passionate about, that is not your work. It does not make you tired. Passion comes from purpose. We all should have a purpose in life. Higher the purpose, higher would be the passion, deeper would be the passion. The second wheel is attitude. And it has rightly been said, your attitude is your altitude. It's not very easy to change your attitude, but then it's not impossible to change attitude. Have you seen two persons working in the same organization, getting the same salary? They have similar qualification, doing almost a similar job, and they have a same boss. One gets promotion and the other does not get promotion. The answer is attitude. Of course, one who did not get promotion would say, this is favoritism, this is sycophancy. But then the real answer is attitude. Attitude can make you, attitude can break you. Anything deficient, you'll be able to make it up if you have positive attitude. This is the most important ingredient in life for success. There are many kinds of attitude, but I have listed out 4 attitudes which are quite important. First is attitude of gratitude. Those who are grateful, they get the grace. Some people are grateful to Mother Earth, to the rivers, to everything around, to parents, to teachers, to friends, to boss, to spouse, everybody, even to their pet. And they lead a very happy life. They get automatic grace from all the sides. The second attitude, as I feel, is important, is the attitude of acceptance. Change the changeable and accept the unchangeable. Why does he have that and I don't have that? Now, there is no answer to all this. We must learn to accept the way life goes on. We can try to change whatever is changeable. If we don't accept, all our life will be in discomfort and we'll be grumbling. The third attitude is attitude of learning. We are coaches and trainers. It's more relevant in our life. More than what we teach others, we learn ourselves. Some people don't have this attitude of learning. Somebody made a comment that learning is for life. Then somebody else revised and said, no, learning is life. My dear friends, the fourth attitude is attitude of enriching. We have taken much more from this world than whatever we give back. If you don't give back, if we don't enrich, the true happiness, the inner happiness, the real success will elude us. Now, I like to mention here, which is more relevant to the coaches, that these 2 wheels we spoke about, passion and attitude, these are the rear wheels, the axle wheels. So these are quite important. A vehicle cannot move without the rear wheels. Now these 2 wheels, they create a kind of strength in the personality. A coach, when he has passion and positive attitude, he gets a kind of bravery. His ideas become quite brave. And when I say brave, I mean it's an acrostic. B means believable. His ideas must be believable. Whomever is coaching, the participant must find his ideas believable. His ideas His concepts must be relatable. We are. Then the next letter A, ideas must be actionable. That means doable. And his ideas, thoughts, concepts must be valuable. It must add value to life. And the last one, when he is giving out that idea, the participant must get excited. So his ideas must be excitable. He should say, yes, this is the right choice. Because if I'm not excited about whatever I'm learning, then probably I wouldn't implement. The third wheel is knowledge. And as we all know, knowledge is a journey and not a destination. Some of us are doctors, some of us are engineers, some of us are chartered accountants. It will be relevant to mention if somebody passes his chartered accountancy in 2020, academically he would know more than I know because he has studied the latest. But then I have more experience. If I want to be as good as the new pass out, then I must continuously upgrade myself. I must attend seminars, I must attend conferences, I must do that continuing education, so on and so forth. Just that you passed an exam isn't sufficient. You have to continually upgrade yourself. The fourth wheel is skill. Skill is a pill to fulfill all your will. It is pertinent to note that skill can get you a job and attitude can get you fired. Just if you have done some mistake in a company, you normally wouldn't get fired. But yes, your bad attitude, your negative attitude can get you fired. So attitude is so important. Just wanted to re-emphasize on that point. Coming back to skill, there are many skills. I was Googling and found out huge list of skills. But I listed out probably 5 or 6, which I thought is very important to everybody and more so to trainers and coaches. The first skill is networking skill. Your network is your net worth. Bigger the network, more prospective clients you have, more business you do, more money you make. So networking gets eventually translated into money. And networking is something you cannot delegate. Few other things can be delegated. I can delegate my accounting work, I can delegate my email writing, but you can't delegate networking. Another skill is selling. When I passed out my CA, I was in India and I used to think it's sufficient. I passed out and everything is okay for me. But eventually I realized that one skill which I missed is the selling skill. So selling does not only mean that you're selling a product. You're selling your idea, you're selling your concept, you're selling your thoughts, you're selling your point of view. If I tell my wife that let us go to that restaurant instantly she would say, not to that restaurant, another one. This is a small example of lack of selling skill. You cannot put across your idea in a way that others accept your idea. If you go in the sea with your fishing boat, you don't expect fishes to come and jump into the boat. You have to throw the net and do some efforts. So selling has to be acquired by everyone. People, even if they are into job, they also need to have selling skill. And for coaches, it is so important. Most of the coaches I know, they have designed a beautiful course, but they cannot sell themselves. Another skill, and all these skills which I'm mentioning, it is more from my experience in life. Probably I lack all this, so these are very important to me. And I thought equally it will be important for others. Prioritizing. First thing first. I have 7 things to accomplish today, and I'm doing the most unimportant one in the morning. If something has to be done before 3 o'clock, it has to be done before 3 o'clock and not after that, because the banks close at 3 o'clock. So if you have to do banking, it has to be done before that. If you have to pay for your credit card, it has to be paid before 12 in the night. Otherwise, there'll be a penalty. You'll get a bad rating. So timing is of importance. You must know the priority. You are doing all the work, but then you don't know the difference between important and urgent. Another skill is communication skill. Words are free, but if you use them wrongly, they cost you. I mean, trainers and coaches need to acquire this skill quite seriously, and this has to be practiced and taken to higher level so that they can impress all their participants. You can be a businessman, but you can't be a president of Chamber of Commerce. You can be a monk, but you can't become Sri Ravi Shankar if you're not a communicator. You can't become Sadhguru. They are more visible because they speak well. It's not that there are other people, they are more spiritual, they are more religious. But then these people, they speak very well. So you see how important is communication. You want to be a leader in your stream. Without communication, you can never be a leader. Another skill I feel is technology skill. We must be proficient in technology. My mobile phone, I don't use more than 2% of this. Probably my son is using 5% of this. If somebody can use this mobile phone more proficiently, he can save a lot of time. He can do better time management. He can do better filing of records. He can search a document instantly within a few seconds. And there are so many apps which are relevant to your occupation. Whatever you are doing, you can find out there are millions of applications. Thousands are piling up every day. if you know how to utilize your phone effectively, if you know how to utilize your mobile, your laptop effectively, so technology advantage has to be taken. Whatever we do in 2 hours, if we know the right technology to be applied, probably it will be done in 2 minutes. Every time I come across somebody, he teaches me something that, oh, you are doing it this way. No. Do it this way. It is much faster. For instance, just few days ago, a document came to me. I wanted to print, sign, scan back and send it. My son said, no need. You can sign it on the phone. Within 10 seconds, I sent back the document. So there are many such techniques which we need to learn. And this has nothing to do with your IQ. These are simple techniques. Either you know it or you don't know it. More techniques you know, more tips you know, easier it is. You save a lot of time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, talent is a sum total of passion, attitude, knowledge, and skill. If we are deeply passionate about our purpose, if we have positive attitude, we are always topping up our knowledge, and we are always honing our skills, then yes, our talent is gradually on the rise. Talent is not static. It keeps going up and down. So if you do all this, you are gradually moving up. You're going few notches up, probably every day or maybe every week. More talent you have, more money you make. Talent plus time is equal to money. Now the challenge is to increase your talent continually and decrease your time. Whatever you are doing in 8 hours, you should be able to do it in 4 hours and make the same amount of money, or rather more money. There are people who go to office 7 in the morning and they leave office at 3 in the evening and they're in the golf course. And they're all billionaires. Here is Arun Sharma, who used to work 18 hours a day and could not have a meaningful bank balance. So it's not hard work which rewards you. It has to be understood. It is the high energy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, talent makes money. Then money makes talent. And this goes on. This cycle goes on till you become an intellectual billionaire. Those who have the gold, they make the rule. That's why it's called golden rule. And the golden rule is, if you have lots of money, your signature becomes your autograph. Your ideas become your wisdom. Whatever you say, people say, oh my God, what a wonderful quotation. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you still believe in default destiny, or now you believe in designer destiny? Thank you. Yeah, the floor is open for questions.
Thank you, Arunji. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful talk. I really liked it.
I could not see myself on the screen.
No problem. That's the beauty about technology. Yeah, and I love the sentence where you said, those who have gold can make rules, and that's why it's called golden rule. So, learnings. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so the way we will do it, guys, we will take one golden question for each of our speakers. Yes, we have some stipulated time for each of the speakers, 20 minutes per speaker. And that was our first speaker of the day, Arun Sharma, the mesmerizing Arun Sharma, as always. So if you can just put your question, I can read the first question to Arunji and he would answer it for us. Okay, please put your question in the chat box. Please put your question in the chat box and I'll help you to moderate, guys. And in the meantime, thank you, Arunji, for that talk. That was a quick one, but a great one. And people who are making notes, the private group is open. Please put your notes so that all of us can learn from those notes. I've already put something. Okay, the first question is, remember, this topic was all about coaching, how to monetize your coaching, because money is important. Okay, the first, I will read the golden question for you, Arunji. Whether to follow a passion or whether to follow a goal.
Whether you, follow your passion or
yeah,
you follow
should we follow our passion or should we follow our goal in life?
The passion should be for the goal. That's the answer.
What an answer. Yes, the passion should be for the goal, guys. So with that, let's do one more round of claps for Arunji for his mesmerizing talk. You can always, be in touch with Arunji. We will send you his, his social media platform links so that you can stay in touch and you can learn from this mesmerizing speaker. I have been learning and I'm sure you guys can learn a lot. Thank you once again, Arunji, for such a great talk. Thank you one more time. With that, let's move, guys. Let's move. Now, for someone who has been doing training and coaching since ages, someone who has plethora of experience when it's about coaching, someone who is influential and someone who has got a lot of name in Europe. I personally have met her. And we are happy and lucky to have her as a speaker here. Ladies and gentlemen, our second speaker of the day is none other than Anya from Europe. She's basically from Poland and now based out of Slovenia. In fact, when I went to Slovenia, I met Anya and I was completely floored that day with her thought process, with the coaching techniques she has. And right now she's here all for you. Can we have Anya? Can we have Anya? Is Anya there, by the way? You know what? This is an online mode. I'm just waiting. If let's say one or two speakers will not come, I can speak. But Anya will be there, no doubt, guys. So is Anya there? Is Anya there? Anya is the second speaker. Okay, looks like Anya is taking some time to join. In the meantime,
maybe she's not able to come on the screen. Somebody should call up on the
technical team. Can you please check? Is Anya there already? If not, we will wait for her for some time. We will wait for her for some time and we can get it going. So with that, what is that one thing which you guys have learned from this talk, guys? Let's give it some time. In the meantime, let me know what's that one thing which you learned from Arunji's talk. Can you please post in the chat box? Can you please post in the chat box? Okay, talent is sum total of passion, knowledge, attitude, owning of skills. Okay. Importance of having the right attitude. Importance of having the right attitude. And default destiny, design destiny. Which one to choose? Skill is like a pill. Very good. Knowledge is a continuous process and passion for goal. That was good. No funny, no sunny, and no money. Okay, that is one. Looks like Anya is taking some time or she would join a little late. It all happens. With that, let's do a little bit of talk and Okay, we want to do this quickly, guys, and this is something impromptu we will do. I would like to invite one of you to interview Arun Sharma at this point of time. You can ask 3 more questions. You can ask 3 more questions. And who is going to be the first one? If you can just let me know, we will have your video mode on. Okay, anyone wants to do it? Okay. Who wants to ask the first question, guys? Who wants to ask the first question? Arunji, is it fine if you can extend a bit? Yes, that's nice. Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah,
Yes, and now Anya is here. Thank you,
Oh,
sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So with that, let's get to know some thoughts in terms of how do we live? What's the art? Is living a science or an art? This is
hello,
something.
hello.
Yes, Anya, we can hear you. We can hear you. Thank you for joining. And
Perfect.
right now, yes, I was just trying to introduce you. But having said that, the topic which you have chosen is a brilliant topic. And I have been also questioning myself, right? Is living an art or is living a science? Or is it a mix? And ladies and gentlemen, on this topic, let's welcome Anya all the way from Europe. She is based out of Slovenia now, and let's hear her for the next 20 minutes. Next 20 minutes, all yours, Anya.
Hello, hello, everyone. Just I will set myself. Okay, so welcome everyone. Thank you very much for inviting me. I am really excited and I really appreciate and acknowledge all of you that you are spending your value time on Sunday and you are just participating in your own growth. So welcome you and I'm really glad you are here. My name is Anya Piatkowska. I am from Poland. Currently live in Slovenia for the last 3 years. Before that, I lived in London for 12 years. And I also lived in Ireland and Poland. So I actually have the quite international experience to share with you. And today I would like to just talk you through more about the conscious living, which Mr. Arun already talked a little about already. And I believe that all the speakers today will tell you very similar things and some kind of truths, but in many different words. And that's the beauty, that each of you can actually find what you need for yourself. So if you allow, I would like to invite you to start this session actually from having that intention in mind to let's help each other grow and create more good with what we find today suitable for our progress. And just to tell you why I am sharing my knowledge, I am a life strategist certified by Tony Robbins, but also with my spiritual and personal growth, I started to guide people to follow their soul calling, to connect more with their intuition. And I would like to talk about conscious life as something which we all can do and which can and what can improve our life incredibly. Most of the people think that if we are breathing and if our heart is beating, we are already alive, which is obviously biologically true. But there is so much more to life than just automatic breathing and living. And that's what conscious life is about: to live, to be self-aware, to live with paying attention to how you live, how you think, how you speak, how you act. So this what makes the huge difference, not just living on autopilot and dealing with our daily life and not knowing our values, priorities, but this makes a difference that you actually choose how you speak, how you think, that you choose your priorities, your values, and you decide what you are spending your value time, your value life for. So today we're gonna talk about a few aspects of conscious living, um, which is like already Mr. Arun mentioned, gratitude, appreciation, clarity, having joy in life. Also, I will talk you through the conscious triangle, which is about paying attention to your thoughts, your actions, your feelings, and your focus. And if we have time, a few other things which are also very important in conscious living. So let's start from my favorite, which I believe is the base for building our growth always. And this is actually, like already Mr. Aaron mentioned, gratitude and appreciation. So when I start to work with my clients, I always try to build that strong base so the person know that already we all have a lot, we already survived a lot. All our experiences is something which already make us stronger, which already helped us grow. And even if that experiences is not something we like or understand, or even how we imagine things would go for us, this is definitely designed to help us grow. So I am very practical person. As a life strategist, I teach the strategies so people can organize their life more. They can communicate more fluently. They can practice, and this is the huge part which I would like you to take from my session, that please just start this practice for yourself today and take the pen and paper and just write the question down. You can answer this later on, but so you can have something to work on later. What I am appreciate for today? Is it the roof over my head? Is it the food I have? Is it the friends or the experiences I already had and I overcome this? You see, if we shift the energy from that, for example, we had tough experiences or difficult childhood, to this, that actually it make us stronger, it build our confidence that we actually overcame something, it's already changed this vibration to from lacking to actually having a lot. And that's what conscious life is also about building our strong core and confidence and certainty in this pretty uncertain time right now, which we all are in, and which makes us very often stressful and anxious. And conscious life is all about to having that strong core for yourself, which you can always come back to, and which you can not only like fuel yourself, but lead also others, lead your family, be a leader in your company, even for your friends. I believe that if we influence even one person in our life, we are already fulfilled. It doesn't have to be like huge audience we often think about as being a leader. It might be your child, it might be your spouse. If you make a difference in one life, this is already it. So I invite you to practice this gratitude every single day for at least next week. If you can, please do this straight after you wake up. You can lay in bed and just say thanks for whatever comes to your mind. There is no good or bad answers. Each small things which make you more confident. Each thanks, each gratitude make you stronger with knowing that you already have a lot in your life. And on that base, you can grow much faster in whatever area in your life. But you can't build your health, your abundance, your relationships on thinking that you are actually lacking something. No, you already have a lot in your life. And this is what is the conscious living about, to realizing that you already have everything you need. So from gratitude, I would like to pay attention to having clarity in life. So as a life strategist, I also clarify what is the person need and desires. What is the person individual values and priorities? It will help you to have much easier life if you already know what is the most important for you personally in life. Not for your mom, not for your friend, not for your spouse, but for yourself. And you see, people often think about where do they go for the next vacation, or how much money do they want to have in their pocket or in the bank account. And they pretty easily can answer this question. But if you ask them straight away, like, what is the most important thing for you in your life, they often are not sure. So I would like you to again write it down on your paper and answer later on. What is 3 main priorities in my life? Is it your family and your business? Is it traveling and contributing to others people's life? Is it love and connection, relationships with people, and your personal growth? For all of us, we need to fulfill all those needs to some extent, but every single person has at least 2 needs which are more important or most important than for other people. So let's say for me is my family and growth. So I will choose different actions during the day. I will make different decisions about things which coming to my life, if I will go for it or not. If, for example, the person who the main priority is adventure and significance, let's say. So someone who is really living for other people, who is living for recognition and for adventure, will make different choices than, for example, person who is all about love and connection with people and let's say growth. So it's like I said, each of us needs to fulfill all those needs but you need to know your priorities and values in life and build your life around that. This is extremely important and will save you a lot of time actually in your life. So just please answer those things later on for yourself. The next thing which I would like to mention in conscious living is paying attention to what do you focus on in life. Do you focus on what you are missing in life, on how you are not good enough to do some things in life, or you focus on what you would like to achieve, on what you already have, which is gratitude. So this is also the huge difference you can practice daily for yourself, to just realize what your focus goes on in daily life, how you think about all the subjects which are important for us human. How do you think about your body, for example? Do you like your body, or do you think, okay, my body is old, fat, not healthy, not perfectly healthy? Or do you choose to think, I love my body, whatever it looks like, whatever is the condition of my body, I love it because this is my temple for my human experience here on earth. So again, our focus, our thoughts will lead obviously to how you feel about yourself, how you feel about other people, how you feel about money, how you will feel about relationships. Whatever you think, you can always stop and see, is this thought supportive to what I want in my life, or is this thought created in the form which will drag me down with my emotion? Because if you think, okay, I am not good enough, I am not fit enough, I am not rich enough to do this or that, this will already create for yourself uncertainty and will put you down. If you choose to think like, okay, this is the new experience, like for myself, let's say, this conference is the first time ever I do think like that. And obviously I was a little bit stressed and anxious for a couple of minutes before, but then I thought like, okay, hey, thank you for this thought, but I prefer and I choose to shift it to, okay, maybe one sentence I will say today will make someone think about conscious living. Maybe someone will change one thing or will repeat one sentence to another person which will change something in own life. And I shift my focus on what I can give to someone instead of focusing on what am I missing, that I am missing the experience of speaking or online conference, let's say. So this is all connected. What you focus on will create your thoughts. Your thoughts will lead to your feelings. How do you feel about yourself, about other people, about many different things? And this, obviously, your feelings will create some action. So it will lead you to choosing one thing and not in another, which will support how do you feel. And obviously, this will lead probably to your habit if you will start to do things consistently on a daily basis. And your habit will create your character and your reality and at the end. So just please be conscious about these three things. The other thing is actually about joy in life, and I know that in times like we are all now, the very stressful times. Oh, should I finish?
Yeah.
Okay, so joy in life, which already also Mr. Arun mentioned, is to choosing things which inspire you in life instead of things which are a huge effort for you. So maybe I will finish because I can see that the time is almost over. There is a few more things which I would like to share, but if you wish, please connect with me on my website and I will try to help with like saying more about this subject.
Thank you, Anya. Thank you so much. By the way, we have 2 minutes. I was just doing a 2 minutes thing. A big round of applause for Anya. A big round of applause, which also means that we have some extra time for chatting with you, for asking you some golden questions. So we will not do just one golden question, but for Anya, we're going to do 3 golden questions on art of living. And that was really, really powerful, Anya. The moment you said, doesn't matter, the numbers doesn't matter if we can inspire one person in life.
Yes, that's it.
That's it. That's it. I've learned that from you. I'm making a lot of notes, Sanya, today, and I will make a lot of notes from other speakers. We just have started, guys, and I see already 120 people. People are slowly starting coming in, and what a festival, what a learning festival so far, where there's so much of learning. With that, let me take 3 golden questions. Okay, anyone wants to ask any question? Okay, Bandhan says, Anya, super session. Okay, the first question. What is that one thing which inspires you, Anya?
For me, it's very easy. What inspires me the most is the nature. And I can see so many solutions in nature for our daily life that it was and it is and it will be always the nature.
Very good. Is that the reason you moved to Slovenia, Anya?
Yes, it's obviously apart from safety and great place to raise my kids. It was one of the main reasons. Yes.
Yes, guys, indeed, Slovenia is the place. And I love that place. So much of greenery. It is definitely an unexplored place, and you must visit Slovenia, guys. That's definitely one of my top 3 destinations now, Anya.
Yes, yes, it's beautiful and highly recommended.
Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm remembering the days when I met you in Slovenia. So thank you once again. Next, the second question. Okay, yes, do you, oh, that's an easy one. Do you live in Ljubljana? Answer is yes, of course.
I live on the outside of Ljubljana, like 10 minutes from Ljubljana, which is perfect solution for me because I can still reach the capital very easily, but I have all the greenery I can imagine around myself. So, yes.
Okay, that's nice, very nice. And the third question, of course, the people are also commenting. Yes, Sadanand says, I'm 60% Polish. Yes, very nice. Okay, okay. I have a question from Ruchi. See, so how to seek, the question is how to seek clarity in a complex problem, breaking down the problem. How do I seek clarity in a complex problem?
So this is definitely the question to be answered on personal session, but I believe first of all, it's good to connect with the heart, with your own intuition, and just touch your heart and ask yourself, like, what is actually the problem? Maybe write it down, see it. And usually, very often, the answer is already included in the question. So that's like very basic answer for the need of the time we have. But yeah. Just connect with your intuition and your heart.
What a wonderful answer. Just connect with your intuition. Yes, and it will serve you with all the answers. What a wonderful answer. Thank you, Anya. And everyone, can we all say, Anya, one more time. She's not going anywhere, by the way, but we are just waving at you. Everyone, wave at her, wave at her, wave at her, wave at her. And let's give a big round of applause.
Thank you very much.
Let's give a big round of applause.
Thank you.
And Anya, can you maybe touch your screen and bless us, by the way? You can touch your screen and bless us. Ah, that's nice. See, it feels like a really blessing. And Arunji is doing this. That means he's already got blessings. Thank you, Anya, once again.
Thank you for setting all these things. It's wonderful. If we can grow together, we can really change the world. But let's start from our own houses.
Thank you so much, Anya, and a big namaste to you.
Thank you, namaste.
Thank you, Anya. Thank you. And before we go, guys, remember, after the two speakers, we had some fun time. And it's going to be quick trivia for you guys. There are lots of prizes with this trivia. I will quickly, get it going. Let me share my screen, and here I go. So first of all, I think some of you have logged in a little late. A big thank you for joining. And this is what is the agenda for the coaching festival. We are just at 3:10 now, and we just completed two speaking sessions, two 20-minute speaking sessions with Arun Sharma and the famous Anya Piatkowska. Now with the break time, so it's going to be trivia time. So let's see what's there in the trivia for us. Yes, there are lots of surprises. The team is going to give you lots of surprises. But before that, let me also announce that we also have a prize which is called the most energetic participant of the day. In fact, it is not just one, but we are going to give prize to 10 people who are the most energetic. And how the team know who is the most energetic? Yes, of course. Whatever you're putting in the chat box, your questions, whatever you're putting in the private group, in the Facebook private group which you've created, we are putting all your notes. All that will count, guys. And of course, you need to stay till the end of the session, which means you're committed for this 6 months, but 6 hours of learning. And yes, you deserve this prize. Yes, there's something special coming your way. But having said that, let's get into the trivia. So this trivia is a quick trivia. There will be 10 questions. There will be, in fact, a link which is coming your way. Before we call our third speaker, we're going to do this, guys. There'll be a link in your chat box, and the link will have 10 questions. How many? 10 questions. 10 questions. 10 questions. And all you're going to get is 5 minutes. 5 minutes to answer these questions. If you are 100% correct, then you're going to get something very, very pricey. And I'm going to announce what you're going to get in just 5 minutes after you finish the trivia. But before that, let's get started in terms of how you can do this, right? So it's going to be simple, guys. It's going to be 10 questions. There are some multiple choices, and you're going to select one. So with that, let me do some trial. Let me see whether you're already in the trivia mode. And here's my first question. My first question, tell me, guys, who is this famous personality? This is a trial, by the way. You are not getting any prizes for this. But tell me, who is this famous personality? You can put it in the chat box. The chat box. Put in the chat box. Let me see what's there in the chat box. Yes, he is Neem Karoli Baba. Let's clap for Krishna and Vimal. They got it right. And Nam Kishore, they got it right. Any guesses? Who is he, by the way? How many of you know who is he? Yes, guys, the answer is he was the one who transformed Steve Jobs. When Steve Jobs came to India and he went to Himalayas, to learn, to transform. That was the time when his business was not doing great. Apple was actually going down. And he met this Baba called the Neem Karoli Baba, and he got transformed. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, if you want to get transformed, definitely, I'm sure he has a lot of disciples, and you can learn from him. And of course, he's no more. But you can always learn from his disciples. So, I think most of you got it wrong, by the way, right? You were just thinking, you're scratching your head. I could see people scratching your head. Okay, no problem, guys. So with that, let's get into our first question on the real trivia. Can we have the real trivia link, or is it already there? Can we have the link, please? Is it already there? Yes, the link is on, and you guys can go. All you have is 5 minutes. And the first question, guys, would be, by the way, anyone who is participating in this trivia will also get my ebook absolutely free. The team is going to send you. But only when you join the trivia. And of course, the winners will get this course, which is a 7-day international training and coaching foundation course, absolutely free. And there'll be 5 winners. This program is starting from 31st August to 6th September. And all the 5 winners are going to get this program absolutely free. You've never done that, guys. Never done that. But this is our commitment, because you have committed yourself for a non-stop 6 hours of learning. Okay, with that, yes, your questions are already there. How many of you are able to access the link? Right, there are questions like, the first question was, in fact, if you can see the first question, what is the technique of finding purpose in life known as? Right, most of you have the answers. Please go there and answer your answer quickly. The second question, it's all there in the link, by the way. What are the 3 terminologies used for professionals who help companies and individuals on a professional and a personal level? Put your answers in the link. Put your answers in the link. Okay. Very good. And what's the third question? The third question, you can answer along with me. What is micro-learning according to you? There are 4 options. Please select one option, guys. What is micro-learning? Please select the best option. By the way, if you are not already a trainer, you must be wondering, what would I do with the prize? The International Training and Coaching Foundation Program. You can always give it to one of your friends or relative. So this prize is transferable, guys. The fourth question, when you want to improve your life on a personal level, who would you consult? Who would you consult is your fourth question in that link. Fifth one would be a corporate trainer helps you in fill in the blanks. And the sixth one, common one though, but a lot of people go wrong with this question. By the way, don't Google, guys. We trust you. Don't Google. No. Okay, this is the thing. When you ask someone not to do, they will do it. But I trust you guys. Okay, the sixth one, emotional intelligence was developed by. Can you write down the answer? Can you write down in the link? Select your option. Emotional intelligence was developed by. And here comes the seventh one. What does a mentor help you with? Okay, is everyone able to see the questions, by the way, in the link? Do this if you're able to see. If you're not able to see, do this. If you're confused, do this. Right? This or this or this. You're not able to see the questions? Come on. How can that go wrong? Okay, let me ask people. Okay, a lot of people are able to access. So, but by the way, a lot of people are already done. Maybe some problem with your link, Ritu. You can fix it. No problem. No problem. No problemo. Okay, the seventh one is, what does a mentor help you with? And the last 3 questions. Why is coaching and mentoring essential for an organization? for the coaches. I know this is a no-brainer for the coaches, but aspiring coaches, leaders, pick the right answer. And the 9th one, coaching of employees does not include. So pick the right answer in the link. And the last one, is mentoring a short-term or a long-term activity? So you must have all the questions in that link. Guys, hurry up, because only the first 5 people who have got everything right will get this absolutely free. And people who have already participated will get the book absolutely free. My team is going to send you that link, and it is just my effort, guys. Give me some feedback and I will try to be better. I'll try to be better with my next book. Okay, so with that, how many people need a little more time? How many people need a little more time? Just do this, little more time. In India, we do this, little more, right? Okay, so looks like everyone is all set. No problem. And yes, we are going to announce the winners in the halftime, guys, in the halftime, probably 1.5 hours from now. So the team is got all the answers. Thank you for participating on the trivia. We have got all the answers, and we're going to announce the winners in some time. So with that, here is the time for our next speaker. The next speaker is from one of the loveliest places in the world, in Asia. Any guesses? Any guesses, guys? Any guesses? Any guesses? One of the loveliest places. I have joined now. Okay, no problem. No problem. But any guesses? Any guesses? Which is the loveliest, one of the loveliest places in Asia? One of the loveliest places in Asia, and it has got Asia, by the way, in the name. It has got Asia, by the way, in the name. Any guesses? That should be a no-brainer.
Malaysia.
It can be either Malaysia or Indonesia, ladies and gentlemen. There is no other Asia in any other Asian countries. Yes. By the way, we have some other countries, we are outside of Asia, and they still have the name Asia, by the way. Okay, with that, yes, he is from Indonesia, and I must tell you, he is a mesmerizing speaker. I just heard his video, and I was so happy by seeing the video, the kind of clarity he has, the kind of emotions. He is just outstanding. So, ladies and gentlemen, none other than, any guesses? What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? None other than Victor Osman for all of you. In the next 20 minutes, non-stop talk. Let's glued up with Victor. Hi, Victor.
Hi, Kaushik. Can you hear my voice clearly?
You are rocking, yes, as if you are.
Okay, thanks. Hi, also everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this amazing events. So cool. Thanks also, Kaushik, and everyone. Okay, so shall we start now?
Yes, Victor, we're all there.
Okay. I'll share my screen as well. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so thank you so much for all your time. Now we're going to talk about mindfulness. Of course, I believe many of you already know about this term, but let's do it one more time, and let's do some little bit practice of it. And by here, I would like to say mindfulness it's all about self-development. It's a dream, discover, develop, even disruption and delight. And let me introduce myself. My name is Victor Osman, and you can call me Foss as well. I'm very happy to be a part of this International Coaching Festival by amazing International Leadership Academy, Indian Leadership Academy. That's so cool. Okay, so let me introduce myself a little bit. This is me, some short introduction. It only takes like 1 to 2 minutes, so you will know a little bit more about myself. I'll play it now.
Hi, amazing people. Nice to meet you. I'm Victor Osman, or Foss for sure.
So let me introduce myself with this brief video. I'm an entrepreneur, people expert, and clinical hypnotherapist. But my passion is about people development, starting from improving myself and then helping others in their growth and improvement. So I started learning about clinical hypnotherapy and how it is useful in helping individuals improve and overcome their challenges. I became a practitioner of mind technology and people development, such as NLP and EFT. I became a firewalker with Tony Robbins and certified clinical hypnotherapist. But I was still looking for a way to help many people at once, not just in the private sessions. And the answer was in discovering yourself or self-assessment. On a larger scale, I realized I can help people improve through recruitment and assessment. Drawing from my experience in IT and business process audit with multinational companies abroad, and from lessons as an entrepreneur, I decided to start my own tech company to make a real impact in helping people improve professionally and personally. That's when Dream Action was founded in 2017 as a human capital solutions company specializing in recruitment assessment. But in simple words, Dream Action helps people discover their passion, grow and improve, and connect with the right careers where they could maximize their potential and be fulfilled. With our co-founder handling the psychology and R&D, and me handling the business aspect, we are making a meaningful impact in helping people grow and develop as a professional and as a person. If you want to talk about recruitment and assessment solution, clinical hypnotherapy, or even about your personal development, I'd be more than happy to have a chat with you. I'm Victor Osman. Let's be amazing.
Thank you so much, guys. So that's me. You can call me Victor Osman or Foss. If we get back a little bit about, okay, let's me press next. So this is me doing some fire things. This is me as well. This is my son. So this is one of the highlights is don't be such in a rush to figure everything out. Embrace the unknown and let the life surprise you. If we talk about mindfulness, maybe some of our friends in here can share what do you think about mindfulness. You can put in the chat box or in the Q&A box so we can share, so we can see something, some interaction about what do you think about mindfulness, because this is what we're going to talk about, mindfulness. Okay, because the time is limited, I only get like 20 minutes something. So in our term, in my term, or maybe if we can say, if you can just Google it, what mindfulness is, it's sometimes defined as an ability to recollect, a remembrance, or knowing what is happening while it's happening. This is very important thing, guys. Knowing what is happening while it's happening. Therefore, its function is to keep something in mind. We could also describe it as an ability to pay attention to something. Examples will be the classic mindfulness of breathing. We're going to practice it later on. I know some of you already mastered, but some of you maybe just know about it. So let's just practice it. Where we keep the breath in mind. In this case, we continuously remember that we are breathing. We counteract forgetfulness of the breath and know the breath as it is happening directly. That's what mindfulness is. That's the main basic of the term. So let's continue. Let's click. I'm not going to talk about this ikigai, but this is a very important thing. At least you got the reason why I'm started my own company right now. I've been in the gold and diamond jewelry business, and right now I'm focusing in the people development. This is one of the key reasons I would like to find the ikigai. But I believe in this event, you guys will learn more about ikigai from another speaker. But this is very important. It's like a person that don't know what to do, but then finally they get the idea. But right now with the technology, with the big data, the one that I already shared to you all, to all of you, and you can get a taste of that technology. It's right 17 away, hours free for all of you in this Indian Leadership Academy International Coaching Festival just today. So can you just please share me, what do you want to be? What do you want to have? What kind of impact do you want to make in the chat box? And maybe we can get some idea about that ikigai things. Meanwhile, I'll share a bit about, this is my PA. PA is my personal assistant. Actually, it's Dea. The name is Dea. About her journey, finding herself. While I'm waiting for the chat, okay? Let me check. Okay. Podcast, okay. Be a good human being. That's good, Sadan. So cool. Finding answer, the reason of being, the prison of mind, active continuous improvement, how to coach our other great students. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Let me share about this one. I believe I've been there, done that in this situation, but I make a video just to make it easier. And hopefully by playing this video, it can help you as well. And it's for free. It's for free. Too good to be true, but it's for free. This is the story of Dea.
This is the story of Dea. In a few months, she'll graduate and make a big decision, choosing a major. But which one? Should she be a graphic designer? An accountant? You know what? She decides to find out for sure what she really loves doing. Right, here we go. So, from her personality and interests, her dream job is to be a developer. Ah, that's right. That's where her passion really is. Now it's clear what she should study: computer science. So, she sends her uni application, confident in her choice. This is Dea. In a few months, she'll graduate and make another big decision. Her first job ever. But where? All right, let's find out which company is right for her. Okay, let's see. So, from her personality and working style, it's a match. This company is a perfect fit for her adventurous personality. Her psych profile is also fit for a developer, so she knows it's the right one for her. This is the story of Dea and her dream job, doing what she loves. Discover the right career for you with Dream Talent.
Okay, I'm not gonna play that part, but you can find it if you would like to do it. It's all about the technology. Now, let's go to this current situation. This pandemic situation. I really hope that all of us is in the great health, in the great situation. But this pandemic, we're living for the moment with mindfulness. There's got to be 2 points I would like to share. Stay in the present and practice radical acceptance. Because right now, this pandemic has created an incredible amount of uncertainty in lives. I believe some of you also agree with me. While we cannot control a lot of what's happening outside of us, we can retrain and adjust on our internal environment. If you already learned about NLP from our fellows in ILA, that's great, that's amazing. In other words, how we are responding to events, moment by moment, and where we are putting our intention. That's a very important thing, guys. This pandemic, it happens to all of us around the globe. This pandemic is forcing people to grapple with uncertainty in a brand new way. It's really easy. I would like to say that like a time travel right now, okay? Whether that means going into the future and wondering what the heck is going to happen and next, or floating around in the past and wishing for the normal days. Yet right now, just like in Indonesia, the most beautiful country in the world, my term, of course, you should come and visit us in Indonesia after this pandemic, of course. We call it the new normal. In Indonesia, we call it the new normal. If you also call it the new normal, please do comment as well so I can learn from you as well. We call it the new normal, where we do our best to cope with situation and do our best to stay active and productive. And how about you guys? Please do share with me. We do temperature checks everywhere we go using face mask, face shield, hand sanitizer, and etc. If I'm talking about time traveling, it takes us out of our body and away from the present moment. That's time traveling. By doing so, we're draining the present moment of its joy and beauty. Because we do the time traveling. Even though I really love one of my favorite movies, Back to the Future. But in this term, time traveling it takes us out of our body, okay, and away from the present moment. Yes, even though we are living through a pandemic, the present has moments of beauty and joy. Agree with me? Really, the present is the only moment we have. We cannot change the past. We cannot predict the future, especially right now, right here, right now. If I can share you some story about 5 months ago, around the end of May 2020, probably look a lot different in my mind than it actually is. Where I'm supposed to be in the USA as an Indonesian delegate in one of the biggest tech trade show in the world called South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, together with Google, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and etc. But the world we live in now is completely different from that. That things happen. But I'm more than happy to share our technology to the world for free. You can just access dreamtalent.id to experience it, whether you as a talent or as a company. More than happy to share this big data technology and learn from you as well. But now let's talk about mindfulness. We are in uncharted territory with what happened next and where the world goes from here. We can certainly be curious and wonder about the future. We can make plans for the future. We can collect present moment to shape a better future. And despite all of that, we cannot predict what will happen as this pandemic continues. So, how do you stay present? That's gonna be the question. The first point, stay in the present. How do you do to stay in the present? Oh, that's cool. Some of the comments, amazing. Make some free time to uplifting others. That's amazing. And I believe I've been there, done that. Some of you would like to be the influencer, would like to be the speaker and so on, trainer. That's so amazing. Let's help others, people's life. But first, make sure we help our lives first. First thing first, okay? It may sound easy. Again, back to the point. Stay in the present. How do you do to stay in the present? It may sound easy, and it is easy, but not that easy to do. The key is paying attention to your breath. Focusing your breath in, breath out. Is the heart of mindfulness. When you pay attention to your breath, you cannot do anything but stay present. It sounds easy, but it's not that easy. Okay? So when you find your mind wandering, bring your attention back to your breath. That is where the retraining happens. That is the ultimate mindfulness power. Gotta be happen. Okay? Second point, practice radical acceptance. Practice radical acceptance. What is this about? Radical acceptance is the practice of looking reality squarely in the face and seeing it for what it is. Right now, our everyday life is being shaped and influenced by a pandemic. Yet some of you would like to be the influencer. Right now, we are influenced by a pandemic. For some of us, that means we are forced to stay at home to save lives. For others, it means working essential jobs at hospital, grocery store, etc. The reality of living is that we will suffer. Yes, it's sad. A sad truth that it sounds awfully horrible when we talk about it. But it is a fundamental fact that we must all face. We will all experience extraordinarily difficult events and situations in our lives. If I may say, shit happens sometimes. It is I can say it's an unavoidable truth of being a mortal creature. At this point, we cannot change the reality of this pandemic, and therefore we must accept it. We don't have to like it, but being clear about our present, we release the pain. By accepting it, we also have the opportunity to see the moments of unexpected beauty and joy. That's gotta be the main point. That's why I would like to share about these 2 points in the slide. Stay in the present, practice radical acceptance. And really wish all of you in a great health, in a great situation, in a better situation. So you can help many people in any part of the world. This is the Dream Talent. If you would like to check, please go just check it right away. And get it free during this international coaching festival. Just log into dreamtalent.id and just do your assessment, self-assessment. We call it the psychometric testing assessment. I'm not going to play this video, but if I have time, I will play it later on. So I would like to invite all of you. Do we still have a time? I hope. Okay. I'll move it in the end. Do we still have a time? Let's do 5 minutes meditation. 5 minutes meditation with me. Okay. After this, we can do it after this. Then I would like to share you about this. The rain. Have any one of you heard about this? The rain. RAN. Rain. Okay. As you can see, this acronym is created by Michelle McDonald and popularized and adapted by Tara Brach. Okay. I found this is very interesting because the brain loves to chunk information in order to remember things. And there are so many great acronyms that help us remember to bring mindfulness into our lives. And I'm going to share a few key ones, for instance, this rain, as your reference to play with them and bring them in your life. Okay. And finally, I'm going to introduce you a new powerful acronym that gets to the point of mindfulness. This is RAIN. R-A-I-N. The R in the RAIN method stands for recognize. So it's going to be easier for you to remember. Okay, be mindful, rain. Or whenever it's raining in any part of the world, then, oh, it's rain. First R is recognize. I'll just click. What's happening right now? What's happening right now? Click it. Okay. So in recognize, you take a moment to recognize that a strong emotion is present and gently turn towards what you're experiencing in an open and non-judgmental way. Tune into the direct present moment, experience of what is happening in your body and mind. Body, mind, and emotion. The thoughts and sensations that are here. It can be helpful to mentally name it. Yes, you can name it for sure. For example, because of this pandemic, I'm feeling stressed. Or I'm feeling overwhelmed. Or I'm feeling happy. This recognition of what you're feeling opens up inner space and bring you into full contact with yourself and the actuality of the present moment. That's a good thing. Start with R, recognize. The second one is A. A in RAIN stands for allow. Allowing means to let it be as it is. It is the acknowledgement and acceptance of your present moment reality. Allowing doesn't mean we have to like the situation. It doesn't mean we have to like the situation, okay? It means we aims to soften or drop our mental resistance to what it is happening. The reason this is so important is because we often have the unconscious impulse to push away, the things that we don't like, suppress or ignore difficult situation. When we engage in an inner struggle in this way, we unknowingly create more suffering and tension. It's gonna feel bad, guys. In this unconscious struggle, we also tend to get caught up in our thoughts and emotion. Therefore, we are more likely to react rather than being able to choose a conscious response. But by allowing A-R-A, we are able to bring an inner yes to our present moment experience. You may notice almost immediately a sense of softening and ease around the emotion. That's A-R-A. And the third one is I in rank. If you do not have what you like, you should like what you have. Oh, thank you, KK, for the comments. I'm keep also tracking the comments here. Thank you for all your love. R-A-I in rain. I in the rain exercise stands for investigate. Now that you have recognized and allowed this emotion, you can choose to investigate it. You may not always feel you need the I step, okay? And sometimes just the recognition and acceptance is more than enough. At the other times, you may feel naturally drawn to using these steps. So to investigate, you can mentally inquire with questions like, why do I feel the way I do? Why do I feel the way I do? Are there events that happen ahead of the emotion that might have influenced it? Are there psychological factors, such as not getting enough sleep, that are affecting the emotion? What do I really need right now? Are there actions I could take to nurture and support myself and or others, just like all of you would like to do in this difficult time? So these questions can help us come into wiser relationship with emotions and thought. With this process of investigation, we can also choose a conscious response to foster a more meaningful life. Investigation may even resolve and dissolve the emotion completely at times, although it is not the goal. Okay, so that's 3, R-A-I. And the last one is AIN, N, RAIN. The N stands for the non-identification. Non-identification. Okay, in the end step of RAIN, you turn your attention to the simple realization that you are not your mind, nor are your emotions. It might need a little bit of practice, okay? You are the awareness that is always there underneath every thought, emotion, and sense perceptions. Non-identification means that your sense of who you are is not fused with or defined by your thought and emotions. Okay, this brings about a natural sense of freedom and ease. It gives a sense of having peace in the middle of it all. No matter how intense and painful the emotion storm, there's always a part of you which is still silent and untouched. You can use this rain, air, AIN method anytime you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or out of touch. It is a powerful way of homecoming in a challenging times like right now. So recognize what is happening now. Allow life to be just as it is. Investigate with a gentle, curious attention. Nurture with loving presence. This is what I would like to share to all of you. Recognize what is happening. Allowing the river of thought to be here. Investigate what the feeling needs. You can ask yourself. Nurture thinking with connection. Do I belong? You matter to me, and so on and so on. Oh, Ruchi also share some acronym. Well, that sounds good. PAUSE. P stands for positive. A for action. U for utilizing. S stands for systematic, and E for energy. Positive action of utilizing systematic energy. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. I love it. We shall talk more about it after this. This so amazing. PAUSE. Okay, we really need it. We can use it much more about it, because sometimes, as you may know, that our plan is, it doesn't always same with the reality. Just like now, like I would like to show, I already booked all the tickets and everything, but then Corona things happen. This pandemic happened. The plan doesn't always have to be just like the reality. And this is also happened. Sometimes one of the people say, who want change? Me. Who want change? Me. I would like to be better. I would like to be rich. I would like to influence people. I would like to have some good positive impact to people. And then the second question, who wants to change? Suddenly it becomes quiet. And the third one, who wants to lead the change? And nobody's there. But it's different things right now. So many people at this festival, at this event, that's so amazing. This is a real leadership academy, international coaching festival. So I congratulate to all of you. You're not like in this picture. Who wants to lead the change? I believe all of you would like to lead the change. And I'm hoping so we could do it together. Okay? If you would like to ask me, connect with me, let's connect through social media, Instagram, or you just can scan. Just say hi through WhatsApp. Okay, let's finish. Almost finished. The time is not so much. I would like to share you some of the story. Some of you might know it, but maybe some of you not know it. But it's very amazing story for me. Okay, let me share some story about this globe and ladder. Okay, there was once a kingdom where all the people walk barefoot. Okay, the kingdom, all the people walk barefoot. Even the monarchs didn't wear shoes. Where they left the palace, they were carried on a litter. One day, the queen walking herself and cut her foot on a sharp stone. Immediately, she knew this must happen to her subjects too. So she asked her advisor how to prevent people from cutting their feet. They told her to wrap the entire area with leather. In this way, the sharp stones will be covered. That's why the picture is like this one, the globe covered in leather. When the queen returned to the castle, plants began to cover the village and surrounding area. The court jester looked amused. There were long discussions about how much leather will be needed, how to attach the leather to the ground, and etc. Finally, the jester spoke up. Instead of wrapping the earth with leather, why don't you all just cover your feet? Stunned, they realized that the jester was right. With proper foot protection, the villager could walk anywhere. Think about this. You could spend your time trying to coat the earth with leather, so you could walk barefoot anywhere and never cut your feet. However, that will be impossible. Even though I know some of you already know impossible is impossible, but let's face the reality. You can't cover the earth with leather and protect your feet all the time, but you can protect the soles of your feet. So no matter where you walk, you are prepared and protected. And that's mindfulness. So hopefully by this short session, you guys can be mindful and be busy improving yourself, that you have no time criticize others. This is my son when he was 6 months old. He is a baby CEO. CEO means Caden Edgar Osman. And happiness is when you feel amazing about yourself without the needs for anyone else approval. Just do what you think it is right. Be in a great community. I think this is India Leadership Academy is a great community. International Coaching Festival is a great community. Make sure you maximize all this opportunity. Okay. And last one, always treat expectation with appreciation. It's like Anya said, be grateful. Lower your expectation, higher your appreciation. Then you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be more than happy. I have to check with the time. If the time is still there, we can do it. This meditation, but I believe you already master of it. So
Yeah.
I'll get back to you, Kaushik. Thank you so much,
Victor,
everyone,
by
for
the
your
way,
time.
that was a mindful talk, and that was something I was actually feeling raining everywhere, right? So that's the acronym we'll now remember for our lifetime. Thank you,
Raining
Victor.
to all
Thank
of
you,
you.
Victor. Let's give a big round of applause for Victor. I love the way
Thank you, everyone.
he has been dressed for the occasion, man. There is this. He's like a rock star to me, right? This is how you're mindful about whatever you are doing and whatever you have elements in terms of your slide deck, in terms of your talking, in terms of presenting, in terms of your acronyms. If we guys can be mindful about it, we can be great speakers and coaches. And that's what today you have proved, Victor. Thank you once again. Lots of love from India.
Thank you, Kaushik.
Indonesia. Let's clap for Victor.
Stay safe, stay healthy, and be mindful, guys. Okay.
Thank you, Victor.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Let's do
Thank
it.
You.
This to Victor. Let's do this to Victor. This to Victor. This to Victor. Okay.
Oh?
Good. Right. Okay, that's nice. So with that, guys, we have a speaker who is so dynamic. I met her in Singapore, and after that, I became a big fan of her. She is so cool, she's so composed, and she's always down to earth. This is one trait, you will not get it, guys. I've seen lots of trainers, coaches, leaders. Once they become successful, they have a little attitude, a little more attitude. But this person has no attitude. She is so down to earth. She makes people learn by just being grounded. And that's the best part about her. And when we're talking about her, one of the things which she masters is the area of storytelling, is the technique of storytelling. And not just for trainers and coaches. Stories can change the way you are leading your world. Stories can change. You are leading your lives, both personal and professional. And stories make a lot of things fun, a lot of things exciting in your lives. And that's why she is here with the next talk, which is the art of storytelling, all the way from Singapore. Let's clap for Cindy Wuyawan. Let's clap for Cindy.
Thank you, Kaushik. And I can say the same about you. You are so knowledgeable and you are a fantastic trainer, but you are still so down to earth. So thank you for that amazing introductions. And hi, everyone. My name is Cindy Wirawan, and I am so pleased to be here with you. I want to make sure that everybody can see my slides. So if you can see my slides, could you please type a yes in the chat box? I've done this sort of online webinars quite a number of times since COVID-19. And sometimes I still make technical mistakes, like simple mistakes, like letting everyone see my presenter mode. And I did that the other time, and it was so embarrassing because they could see like my next few slides. So I was like happily doing it until halfway, somebody told me, Cindy, you're showing us everything like your presenter mode. And I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't anyone tell me earlier? So if I'm doing that, make sure that you are telling me in the chat box. I see a lot of yes, so I'm pretty sure that I am doing the right thing, and let's hope that this continues. All right, so if you see my name, where do you think I'm from? I know that we've got people from all over the world here. and I just wanted to see your knowledge of Asian names. Where in the world do you think I'm from, or I'm originally from? Okay, let me give you a hint. I was actually born in the same place as the previous speaker, Victor. Yes, Wirawan is an Indonesian name. But I'm from Singapore because when I was 6 years old, I moved to Singapore. And it was the worst time of my life. My mom told me that I would cry every single night except for Saturday night and Friday nights. Why? Because there's no school the next day. I hated school, and I would beg her, can we please go back to Indonesia? I hate it here. I have no friends here. People are bullying me. And that's true because I couldn't speak English. I couldn't speak Mandarin. So every time I go to school, I remember that like people would try to talk to me, and because I couldn't understand them, I would just ignore them. And then they would say that I'm dumb, like I couldn't talk. So I remember being on the school bus every day. I would just sit in the school bus and I would turn my head here to look outside the window so that nobody could see the tears that were streaming down my eyes as my bullies were making fun of me. And so for the first few years of my life in Singapore, I only had a few friends. These were my friends. Books were my friends. I didn't have any friends, so I just went to the library and I kept reading books. And move forward a few years down the road, I actually started becoming top in most of my English classes, either like first, second, or third. And then I ended up becoming an English teacher. And when I became an English teacher, I was in a team where there were a lot of Caucasians, and I felt a bit insecure that I was the only one with black hair and yellow skin. So like English wasn't my so-called native language. But when I shared this story with my students, all of them were like, oh my gosh, Cindy, I feel so comfortable talking to you. You totally understand where we're coming from. I don't feel as comfortable speaking with some of the other teachers, but you are somebody that inspires us because of your story. Because if you can actually improve your English to the point that you can become an English teacher, then there is hope for us. So that is the power of stories. And I know that some of you, for many people, you're wondering, can you tell stories? You know, some people seem to be better storytellers than others, right? Some people are like born storytellers and they're just a natural at it. But let me tell you something. We are all born storytellers. We're all created to tell stories since the beginning of time. And you just need to learn two things. You just need to tell better stories and to tell it in a better way. It doesn't matter what is your job. If you are a speaker, you're always using stories. We've seen the other speakers, all of them use stories. And even if you're not a speaker, even if you're a parent, you tell stories to your kids. If you're a trainer, you need to tell stories to your participants. If you are a business leader, you need stories to influence the people that you are leading. So, which means all of us need to tell stories. In my work as a career coach, I've helped hundreds of professionals tell better stories during interviews. Because during interviews, if you are not telling your stories the right way, you will not get the job. It doesn't matter if you're the most qualified person for the job, you will not get it if you don't know how to tell stories. Same for business leaders. If you do not know how to tell stories to motivate, to influence, and to engage your employees, it doesn't matter what sort of leadership qualifications you are, because people will not buy into you. So what is the challenge with storytelling? I've trained a lot of people in storytelling, and one of the main challenge is they don't have a structure for their stories. They just like start to tell a story, and you're just like following their story, and then you're wondering, okay, what is the point of this story? Or maybe the story has no ending, and you're like, did I just spend like 7 minutes listening to that person and I have no idea what is the point this person is trying to make? That is why all of us need a structure if you want to tell stories in an impactful way as well as in an authentic way. Now, this is a different form of storytelling. It's not just the kind of storytelling that you chit chat with your friends over coffee, but this is a more intentional and a strategic way of storytelling. And if you were to master this, you would have mastered the art of influence. So I'm going to share with you a formula. What if there was a formula for storytelling? Would you like to know it? Let me know if you would like to know my secret formula. And this is seldom shared outside because this was something that my mentor taught me many, many years ago. And I have been using it since then, not just for myself, but also for my career coaches and all of my clients. Okay, so storytelling formula. Are you ready? This is going to be worth the money that you paid. Oh my gosh, I just realized you didn't pay anything. So you guys are going to get all of this value for free. Okay, so this is my storytelling formula. It is called the AH. Every single good story has all these three elements. The first one, there's drama. You know, there's a challenge, there's an obstacle. The character has got a big challenge, a big mountain to climb, or they have got a big dream, or there is a huge dilemma, a huge challenge that they cannot overcome. So off they go on a journey, and this is where the action comes in. They fight the monsters, they win the damsel in distress, or they have to overcome their own inner fears in order to become the person that they want to be. And then finally, there is the happy ending. So that makes a great story. And you can see that most fairy tales follow this structure. And not just fairy tales, but most amazing business stories, even Steve Jobs, if you analyze his talk, he actually uses this, the A and H. So make sure that you are following these three steps, drama, action, and happy ending, and you will have an amazing, amazing story. And one of the challenges that people tend to forget is they will forget one of these elements. For example, they may forget to incorporate drama. So they'll just come and tell you, yes, boss, I have already finished my report for this year. I have hit my KPIs, and therefore I deserve a pay increment. That's what people do all the time, right? But imagine if you mastered this, right? You could go into your performance appraisals and tell your boss a story of how you managed to overcome the challenges in that quarter, all the things that you did, as well as the positive results you got your company. Would your boss be compelled to give you a pay rise versus the first example? Of course he would. And this is why storytelling can change your life. So I know that this structure is going to be really helpful for you. And I also wanted to touch on another point. Before this, I wanted to leave you with a very personal story that, again, I seldom share in public, especially on such a platform like this. So, you know, I always believe that authentic stories are real, they are personal, and they even bring the storyteller outside of their comfort zone. So each one of us has an untold story with a powerful message. And I'm going to tell you my story. Now, it's not untold, but it is seldom told. But I would love to give you this story as a gift for you. And I'll tell you the reason why I'm giving you this story at the end of my story. You know, whenever you meet somebody and they ask you, tell me about your family, how many siblings do you have? For me, I dread this question. I dread the question, how many siblings do you have? Usually, I will just answer, I have a sister, I have an older sister. But the reason why this is such a difficult question for me to answer is because I actually have two sisters. And my younger sister, Lavina, she's no longer around. She's no longer on this earth. And that is why it is so hard for me to answer this question, because I'm wondering, should I say that I have two sisters? Because if I have, they're going to ask me about both of them. And then I have to say that, oh, one of them, she's passed on. And that is just so painful for me to say. So what happened was a few years ago when I was in my early 20s, I actually got a call at work to come home immediately. And when I went home, I found out the worst thing that could ever happen to anybody, which I would not wish on anyone else. And we found out that my younger sister had actually taken her own life. She was only 19 years old. And that devastated me. That just broke me, and I couldn't even want to live on anymore because she was my best friend and nobody saw it coming. And because of that, I actually found ways to get out of Singapore because it was just such a painful place for me to be in. Everything reminded me of her. So I managed to get different jobs overseas where I got to travel. I was living in Australia for a few years. And something happened in Australia that really changed me as well, that taught me the power of my sister's story. When I was in Australia, I started to be healed from this tragedy. And a lot of it had to do with my faith. I am a Christian. I believe in God. And even though this happened to me while I was a Christian, I didn't get angry at God. I didn't say like, God, why did you let this happen to me or to her? Why didn't you stop it? But I still stayed on in my faith. And I went to a Christian community that was very supportive. And I started to serve in church and be very active there. And I realized that there is still a purpose for my life. You know, I could volunteer, I could help people that are in need. And that gave me a renewed sense of purpose for my life. And then I always remember there was this one girl that I was teaching the Bible to her. And one day, she actually disappeared for a few months because she had a really bad medical condition. So one day I went to her house to visit her to just see how she's going. And, you know, she was like telling me how difficult it is for her, how the medical condition like was preventing her from getting out of her house. And it was just really, really tough. And something in my heart told me that you need to tell her about your sister. And I was like, no way. I don't talk about such things, you know, like suicide is taboo, like no. And I'm not going to share it with anybody. Like only my friends in Singapore knew about my sister. Like my overseas new friends, they didn't know about it. But I just listened to that voice inside my heart. And I said like, you know, I shared my sister's story with her. And she started to cry. And she said, you know what, Cindy? There's been so many times recently that I didn't even want to wake up. And I wanted to take my life. And I shared with her about how, you know, it's not a solution. It's like every problem that you face right now is temporary. But then if you were to take your life, it's irreversible. It is not a solution. It doesn't help anyone or anything. In fact, you're actually causing a lot of hurt to the ones that you leave behind. And the hurt is even more painful than the hurt you are trying to end by ending your life. So after I told her that, her face changed and she was like, thank you so much for sharing this story with me. And then you fast forward a few more months, a few more weeks, she was back and healthy again. And she actually told me, Cindy, you know what? That night that you came to my house, you saved my life. Because if you had not shared that story, I wouldn't even be here today. So why am I sharing this story with you now? It's because I believe that just like me, every one of you, you have an untold story with a powerful message. And there is someone out there who needs to hear your story, even if it's just one person. If my sister's story can save just one person, I would tell it over and over and over again. And the reason why I shared this story today is actually because today is a really special day. The 23rd of August is my sister's birthday. And usually it is a very tough day for me. But a few years ago, one of my friends changed my mindset about it. She said, rather than crying and moping around for the entire day, your sister wouldn't want to see you like this. Why don't you just celebrate her life? So ever since my friend told me that every year when it comes to her birthday, I actually started to celebrate her life because I'm grateful for every single year that I had with her. So I'm so thankful that all of you are here to celebrate my sister's birthday with me. And I believe that each of you will have the courage one day to also share your story that can change your world. That is my story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it has encouraged you to share your story. And besides being a storyteller, I am also a story collector because good storytellers, they love stories. They get stories from everywhere. And what I want is I would love for you to tell me a story. And how you can do that is you can get in touch with me on my website. I've got free career resources that you can download. You can get on LinkedIn and connect with me, message me there, and you can also use Instagram to connect with me. If you want more stories from me, I actually post my stories all the time on LinkedIn. So I use a very specific way to share my stories in such a way that it also sells me. That is how I have managed to survive in COVID-19. I actually got 90% of my clients from LinkedIn, and the main way I use it is by sharing stories. In fact, this morning, I actually didn't want to share my sister's story. I was going to share with you my story of how I survived COVID-19 using stories. But then I thought to myself, the title of this talk is Authentic and Impactful Storytelling. Which is more authentic and which is more impactful? And that's the reason why I shared this story with you. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you can connect with me, tell me your stories, and feel free to engage with me on LinkedIn whenever I share a story. Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Cindy Viravan for you. Let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. What an amazing storyteller. What an amazing storyteller. And wherever your sister is, Cindy, happy birthday to her. Wherever. Let's all do happy birthday. Can we all sing, guys? Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Lavina. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Kaushik.
Thank you for sharing that personal story. It was very, very touchy. And as you told, everyone has an untold story. The only thing is few people realize it and few people do not. They take a little time. The sooner we realize our stories, we'll be all super duper. And thank you, Cindy, for what a lovely presentation of the last 20 minutes. I was like completely glued. And yes, guys, Cindy is a millennial career coach based out of Singapore. If you're going to Singapore, do attend her sessions. And she is very, very active in LinkedIn. Please make sure that you attend, not just for Cindy, but for all our speakers today. All our speakers have done so much in their life. Doesn't matter what culture they belong to. Doesn't matter what country they belong to. I think knowledge is most important for me, and it doesn't matter where it comes from, guys. So I am assuming all of you would follow them, would like them, would share their stories, and that's how we will share the knowledge which we are gaining from here. Gaining knowledge is no good, guys. Gaining and sharing is going to make a difference. And then after you share, make sure that you act on it. Without action, these stories will not have any meaning, guys. I'm sure from all the speakers, you are going to take something where you can act, right? It's all about instant acting, right? Instant. If you can apply something instantly, you learn something and apply instantly. That's how you will grow, guys. That's how you will grow. And all these people who have been great speakers, they did it at some point of time, and they're still doing it. So please make sure that you take a lot of action, take a lot of notes, and in the meantime, we will have one more dynamic person who is actually my co-host, and he would be here to mesmerize you for the next few hours. We are already halfway, by the way, almost halfway. We have already learned a lot from all the four speakers. And this is where I think we are growing. And with that, let me introduce to you Deepesh Chetri, my brother, my friend, and someone who has done so much in the field of training and coaching. He is so young, but we all learn from him. We all learn from him. He has been to the Himalayas. He has learned from the monks. He has learned from the world's best gurus, right? And I and he were in the last year's Asia tour also. We did so many programs in Vietnam, in Philippines, in Singapore, and he was absolutely a treat to watch. So, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Deepesh Chetri. Is he there? Is he not there? Is he there? Is he not there? Is he there? Is he not there?
Thank you so much, Kaushik. Thank you for such a wonderful introduction. I am deeply humbled and grateful to be here. First of all, I want to send prayers of love, joy, health, and happiness to you and your loved ones. The journey of self-growth and development is so powerful, and even more powerful in the times like this, where most of us are struggling in our own life. And you being here for learning, listening, and growing and working on a self-development tells a lot about you. This is definitely taking you somewhere in life. I'm very happy that all of you are here, and I'm thankful for Indian Leadership Academy for giving me this opportunity to host the event with Kaushik. So before we get started, I would like to announce the winners for trivia, which we had conducted a few hours ago. So the winners are Kaushik. Can you please see the slide? So we'll be showing the slide for the winner.
Yes, we've already.
My gratitude, Maria. So here are the winners: Rachel, Sanjay Kumar, Sadhana, Vijay, Vardhan, Abhishek Mishra, and Ashwin. So these 5 people are the winner for today's contest. Thank you.
And yes, Deepesh, they are getting this absolutely.
I feel we have talked a lot, we have heard a lot of speakers. Right now, I would like to deviate a little bit and play a song for all of you. All right? So I'm playing a song for all of you, and then we'll move on to the next speaker. So I'm gonna play an all-time classic, a song by Beatles, which is one of the greatest ever recorded in the history of humanity. The song is called as You Get, all right? Hey, you don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, and you can start to make it better. Hey, June, don't be afraid. You were born to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. Anytime you feel the pain, hate you refrain. Don't carry the load upon your shoulder. Don't know that it's a fool who plays it through while making his world a little colder. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, don't let me down. The Anytime you feel the pain, hate you the rain, don't carry the world upon your shoulder. Don't you know that is a fool who plays it cool while making his mother little older. Now all of you sing this line with me. Na 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 na. Hate you. Na 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 na. Hate you. Thank you so much. So, I would like to welcome the next speaker, who is completely mesmerizing. She is a digital marketing strategist. She is the founder of Freeco Nation, which is the biggest furniture recycling company in Singapore. She works with leaders, CEOs, and business personalities to help and develop and grow their business. So I welcome you, none other than Maria Rica, a good friend of mine, all the way from Philippines. Maria, the stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Deepesh. Oh my God, you are so talented. I remember.
Nice to see you.
I know. I mean, I remember, guys, just to a quick story. I remember dancing on stage with Deepesh. You know, he's so talented, right? When Tony Robbins came to Singapore for the Unleash the Power Within, we were crew then, and we danced on stage. And now I didn't know that you also sing and play guitar. You're amazing. Thank you so much for your blessing, Deepesh.
Gratitude. So much again.
All right, guys, how are you feeling? Wow, you have been through so many speakers today, and I'm super excited to meet you all. All right, our topic for today, okay, is called Ikigai. All right, now this topic is about you. You're gonna be the most important person in this room. So before then, I'm gonna start off with a question. All right, how many of you here, okay, I'm gonna be expecting you to be very interactive, okay, because it's boring if it's just me talking. So my question, how many of you have actually heard the word work-life balance? Can you type on the chat, me, if you have heard it, work-life balance? Awesome, I can see, wow, Mina, Dr. Sanjay, Divya, Santosh, wow, you guys, very often. Now, the second question is, how many of you struggle about having the work-life balance for yourself, or if you don't believe in it, right? There you go, Ruchi, Simanta, Abhilash, Vimal, KK, what? We have more than 100 people here, but I hope you're not all struggling with that, because if you are, you're in the right place today. My name is Maria, guys. I am a digital marketing strategist. I specialize on Facebook marketing and authentic branding online, right? So I help business owners and leaders and CEOs and brands to build a community online from 0 to thousands using organic ways. All right, so we don't use ads. It's a natural attraction. Yeah. So since you're the most important person in the room, this talk is going to be very interactive, and I'll be asking you and focusing on you. So one thing that I really, really love is creating meaningful experiences with people, right? Real connection. And because we only have a short time here, I want to make it do the most. Okay, I'm gonna milk this moment being with you guys because I'm super, super grateful to be here. Now, if you play full out and you do your best, at the end of this talk, you'll get a sense of clarity. You're gonna have that sense of completeness, right? And you're gonna be so inspired to do what's next. All right, so here's our topic for today. I'll be sharing my screen. Right, so this is our topic for today, Ikigai. This is the road to purpose, passion, and profits. How many of you have actually heard this term, Ikigai? Please say me on the chat box. And it's okay if you haven't heard of it, right? Because I've only heard of it like last year, but we have a lot of amazing people here who have actually heard of this. Some of it are new to you, so it's fantastic. And you have the book. KK has the book. Thank you so much. Simata said just today. All right, so here's what I'm going to share. My stepfather is actually Japanese, but I have never heard of this term from him. But last year, a friend of mine has actually told me, you know what, Maria, you're actually living in accordance to Ikigai. So I was like, what do you mean? What is that? So it is a Japanese concept, right? That originated in Okinawa. So it's a place in Japan where all of the longest living Japanese people are living. Yeah, so people go there to interview them and document. It's well researched and well documented. So Achana raised her hand, right? So I hope you're resonating with this because I'm super, super excited to share this with you, right? So there is a concept in Japan, or it's like a secret on how they live a long and happy life, right? So I got curious, like, what is that? So I started researching. Ikigai is actually made of two words, iki and kai. All right, so iki means life, and kai means worth or value, right? So life's worth. So it put together, it's basically a reason for being, your life's purpose. And I got even more excited, right? Like, ooh, this is so amazing. So this is how it looks like. Now, I want to see your faces. Oh, there you go. This is actually the complete diagram of it. It composes of 4 circles, right? 4 aspects of our lives, like the stuff that we love to do, the stuff that we're good at, the stuff what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. All right, so stay with me. We're gonna go deeper on this. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of questions and back and forth and connection right here. But if you're like me, all right, usually what I know is that stuff that we love to do doesn't normally come with money, right? Like dancing or playing music and all that. You know, back where I'm from, right, in Philippines, I'm living in Singapore now, but in Philippines, right, usually parents will discourage focusing on music too much because they don't believe that there's money in it, right? So they say, go get a job, be good at something, right? Or there's another segment where people say, I just want to have my life, a meaning in my life. And so I'm going to go and fight for something, right? So they go and seek for what the world needs. And yet, for some reason, there's this feeling, there's this emptiness or missing, something's missing in life. And I saw this, and I feel that this is really the perfect balance or the perfect formula for that kind of balance. All right, so what is it? We're gonna go deeper now. In a moment, I'm going to be asking you to think about, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to think about all of the things that you truly love to do. Things that you truly forget about everything else. You even forget about eating because you just keep on doing it. Okay, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to write down everything for as many as you can, right? Everything that you truly love to do. And 20 seconds starts now. Don't think about what you're good at, what the world needs. I don't care. Just what you truly love to do. There you go. All right. Yes. Talking with people and singing and meeting new people. Oh my God. Same for me, right? So reading books, teaching people, training, guiding, networking, art, meditation, loving myself. I love it. You guys are amazing. Now, good job, good job. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Now, in a moment, I'd like you to think about what you're good at. Okay, I'm going to be giving you another 20 seconds, but these are the stuff that, you know, you're not necessarily loving it, but you're just simply good at it, right? Either you're presenting, you know, you're not really excited to present, but you're just very good in presenting, or something, you know, something that you're not really that passionate, but you're so good at it. It's like your God-given talents, right? So 20 seconds starts now. Let's go. I am loving the chat room. Problem solving. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Good with people. Counseling. Motivating people. Just listening to people. Yes, that's a skill, right? If you have the ability to truly listen to people. Storytelling, Dheeraj, right? Humor. Oh my God, I am envious. I try to make people laugh, but I'm the only one laughing. So there you go. Now, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna share this with you. What's gonna happen, guys? Thank you for sharing. If you combine what you love and what you're good at, right? What happens when you combine what you love and what you're good at? That's what you call passion, right? When you're so good at what you're doing that it comes so naturally for you and you truly love it, you forget about your kids, forget about the phone calls, right? You forget about the time. You're just doing that. That's what you call passion. Now, you'd have that feeling of satisfaction, but then, you know, you'd be like, okay, so I spent 8 hours playing games, right? Or writing nonstop about stuff that you don't do anything about, right? So you're feeling satisfied, but you feel like, okay, what's that for, right? So that is what, when you just focus on your passion. Now, in a moment, I'm going to give you another 20 seconds to think about what do you think the world needs from you. What do you think the world needs from you? Now, this is not a very common question to a lot of people, right? I mean, my mom, my grandma, anybody in my family never asked me what do you think the world needs from you? Right? So this is very rare. But think about all of the problems in the world. Like, you don't even have to go far. Just look around you, right? I'm so sure there are issues around you that you want to improve, right? So list it down. I'm going to give you 20 seconds and go. Oh, lots of people have already started. Compassion, caring, acceptance, courage, right? Solution for coronavirus. Yes, right? Sustainability, care and love and empathy and wisdom. And I am in the right place. You guys are phenomenal. I love it. High vibration, right? Money, making money, right? Problem solving, assurance, money making. I totally agree with you guys. Now, what will happen if you combine what you truly love to do and what the world needs? This is what we call mission. This is what you call mission. If you focus on that, you will feel that delight, and fullness within you. But there's no money. Not much, right? It's like, those people who are activists, those people are fighting for the animals' rights and all that, and yeah, compassion. And yet there's still some things missing, right? There's no financial gain, right? So how many of you can actually relate to this? Like, you're doing a lot of things for other people, but you're not exactly getting paid. Yeah, so you can just write down me on the chat box so that I know that I'm not alone. I used to teach in church, right, to the orphans, but I love it so much, and I know that it is very much needed, but there's no financial gain, and it's really hard to sustain it. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, I am loving the chat room is just like exploding. Now, in a moment, I'm going to be asking you to think about what you get paid for. What usually are the things that you do that you get paid for? 20 seconds, right? You are super excited, and I am too, right? I want to know, what are the stuff that you do that you get paid for, right? Let's get real here. Let's go, guys. 20 seconds, begin. Talking, teaching, listening, mentoring, hard work, smart work, adding value, my art, right? So you can see some of these things are overlapping, right? Listening. Like, what type of stuff that you do, maybe professionally, that you get paid for? Discovery, simplifying ideas. Yeah, of course, people process, training. So some people, right, are very, very good at training and coaching, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they love it, right? Or some it's really just like that. Things are different for other people. So I just want you to be real for you. Lecturing, healing, love it. Thank you so much, Ridara. Right. So what happens when you combine what the world needs and what you can get paid for? This is what you call the vocation. All right. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you are qualified for it, that you studied years for it. It's just something that you're very, very experienced at doing. And people pay you for it, yes, because the world needs it, but it's just a vocation. Now, here we go. We're going to move on. Okay, so because when you do have a vocation, you have that feeling of excitement because the world needs you. The world needs you. How exciting is that? It feels so fulfilling, right? And they get paid for it, but not necessarily a big amount. Because what I'm talking about on this circle of what you can get paid for is what you can get paid for well. We're talking about real money. Okay, so this is what we're going to be focusing on. Because when you will feel excited, right, but you're still feeling uncertain because this okay, it pays, it kind of pays, but not that much, then that's just a vocation. Now what happens, right? Now we're going to talk about what you're good at and what you can get paid for. And you told me exactly what you're good at, right? What happens if we combine what we're good at and what you can get paid for? That is what we call, and this most likely majority of the population have. This is what we call the job or profession. Yeah, this is really what is so common, and what my parents and my mom is a single mom, but my grandma and everyone else tells me to do, right? Just get a job, right? Since you're good at this, Maria, just go do this, and the world will pay you for it, right? In sleeping. What you're good at and what you get paid for. We do not do you get paid sleeping, Sadanand? Because I want to know your secret. So, but usually that is what you call profession. What if there is a way, right? Because when you do have a profession, this is what we feel. We feel comfortable. We feel comfortable because we can pay, we can afford to pay our bills every single month. However, that feeling, right, that you feel that you're still something's missing in my life. I feel like I have no purpose, no life, no, I'm a weekend warrior. I work from Monday to Friday, and then weekends I just look forward to that. That's the only 2 days that I live. I truly live. But what if, right, there is a way to actually combine all of this? So this is a Japanese concept. In Japan, especially in Okinawa, they make sure that you have all 4 circles. And when you have all those four circles, this is what you call the ikigai, right? And so I feel so blown away that, somebody, a person who's super close to me actually, and somebody I so respect for, and told me that, you know what, Maria, you've got the ikigai. But for a long time, no, right? I was just working. I was working for some job that I'm good at, right? Because I'm very, very good in marketing, because I really love connecting with people, and I'm good at it, and I get paid for it, right? But I don't feel fulfilled for some reason, right? Yes, I'm still surrounded with people, and I've got I've got a lot of brands that I am I'm holding, and people love me too. But I just feel that it is not enough, that I feel that there is something that I should be doing, but I do not know that. And I just discovered that just last year, when I started a community. I actually started a community, this particular community, like 5 years ago, where we share a furniture, right? So in Singapore, we throw away furniture like nothing. Every single year, people are just throwing away their furniture, even if it's in good condition. So because of my background, I come from a really, really poor family. I cannot take the fact that, there are people who needs it, and yet people are throwing it. So I created a community where we can actually give it away for free, right? Find this furniture and match it with family. And I am so loving it. Again, so it's separate. I have this professional life where I'm so passionate about it, I'm so good at it, and I get paid a lot of money for it. But then my mission is separate. Yeah, so I have this Facebook group that is fantastic, that is super well known and well respected, but I don't get paid for it. And then I found a way to actually marry them. Yes, I realized that I'm so good at building communities online. Yeah, that is something that is missing, that on brands and products and speakers and CEOs and leaders out there, they don't know how to promote themselves online, and I'm good at it. So that is when I realized, oh my goodness, this is true. This is truly my ikigai, right? So guys, I know from all of the stuff that you have shared with me today, I'm going to be asking you, right, in a moment. I'll give you another 20 seconds. What if, for all of those words that you've mentioned to me, stuff that you truly love, that makes you forget about the world, stuff that they are truly good at, it's God-given talent, right? And you studied about it, you've got a lot of experience about it, and it's what the world needs. How can you match all of this stuff that you love to do, what you're good at, and people are paying you for something that the world truly needs from you? I'm going to give you 20 seconds. I want to breathe in and breathe out and think. You got this. Yeah? Now, if you're ready, if any one of you feels ready, just share in our chat box right here. Just share if you're ready, because you have all the time in the world to really find out, right? But just for fun, right? What do you think the world needs from you that you're good at, that you love, and they're really willing to pay you for it? I've got people here in the room who are healers, right? Who are teachers. How can you combine all of these powers that you already have right now and make it your ikigai? I love it. Thank you so much, Prem. Problem solving, assurance, help them. Mail 10x on their net profits. Wow. Putting in process which are principal outcome, people centric is my ikigai. All right. So that is for Prem. Problem solving, assurance, help them. Help mail 10x their on net profits. That's correct. Millie, I realized a few years ago, I'm good at motivating people. I joined education and I'm paid for working with students, motivating them and getting paid to do so. There you go. You already have an idea what's your ikigai. Really want you to be intuitive about it and follow it. And then I'm going to leave you with a very important question. Yeah, I'm waiting for a few of you to actually share with me what is your ikigai, what you feel is your ikigai. Don't think too much. All right, it's just us here. No judgments, no right or wrong answer. It's yours. It's your ikigai. I'm paid for what they do not have, and I can contribute. Love it. That is correct, KK. Therefore, define it specifically. I'm going to add, do we have more time? Because I want to add one more thing. This is something that I share to my clients, right? I'm going to reveal to you something. It's a very, very simple concept. I deleted that slide, but I can feel that you guys are ready for this information. Is that all right? I love it. Shiva, my ikigai is self-care and happiness. Thank you, Vimal. Thank you. All right, so this is what I call the silver bullet. Okay, the silver bullet is my formula or my equation to determine whether a brand or a product is going to be magnetic, meaning it will have that natural magnetic effect on people. This is the silver bullet. If you can have one solution to one problem of 1 million people. I'm going to repeat. It's a silver bullet that composes of one solution to one problem of 1 million people. That's it. You can think of everything that you love to do and everything that you're good at. If you can think about one pain, one problem, one challenge that usually people around you have and come to you for help, just one, and you have one solution for that, you can find the 1 million people who are willing to pay you for it. So that is my silver bullet. If you want to know more about that, you can reach out to me. My name is Maria Rica, and you can find me on Facebook. I didn't come up with a slide to contact me because my intention is to truly share with you, right? So I'm going to leave you with this one important question. I've read this somewhere a long time ago. I think I was still a teenager. I have nobody. I was nobody. Yeah, I couldn't even speak English, and I was already 15 years old back then. I remember I failed my exams and I didn't tell my mom that I had to do a back study on English and math, right? But I read this I read this quote, and I don't know from who, but it says, do what you can with what you have wherever you are right now. And that's enough. When I saw that, it gave me so much confidence, you know. It made me think that I can do something right here, right now. And that's enough to move forward. So this is the question I'm going to leave with you guys. Ask yourself, what can I do with all that I have already, wherever I am now, right now? And that is your next path or next step to your ikigai. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope I didn't drag that along too long. I'm really, really very, very excited, guys, to meet you. I'll share my contact coordinates. Can I put it in the chat? I didn't prepare for it. This is my full name on Facebook because I'm a Facebook marketing strategist, so it's all there. Very, very powerful, isn't it? Right? So this is really what I have for you guys, from my heart to yours. From my heart to yours. Do what you can with whatever you have, with everything that you have, wherever you are, and do it right now. Thank you so much. Thank you, Deepesh.
My gratitude, Maria. You were fantastic as always. And the way you explained, guy, was wonderful, okay? The road to purpose, passion, and profit. Wonderfully explained. Thank you once again. And people, remember the main takeaway. You have to ask yourself these 4 questions. What do you love? What are you good at? And will you be getting paid for it? And what the world needs. If you're passionate or something which you are interested in, or you're here, if it gets aligned with all these 4 questions, then my friend, you're in the right place. Thank you once again, Maria.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you.
My gratitude. Okay, now moving on to the next speaker. He is one of the most prolific speakers from Japan. This guy lives in Tokyo, and he is a certified coach in terms of transformational coach and also high performance coach. And when you talk about high performance coach, I have seen this guy myself. This guy is so powerful. When you see when he was with us in the crew, he used to work for around 16 to 18 hours. Every time you see, he's still energetic. And this guy is always ready to help everyone. And this guy was also the lead of the crew in terms of dancing. So he was leader of the dance crew, and we used to follow his steps and dance with him. And on top of that, he doesn't speak English generally, he speaks Japanese. And I had to request him to please come here and speak in English in a session. And after a lot of requests, he finally accepted, and he's here right now in front of all of us to give his first session on English. And by the way, he's a senior trainer for Tony Robbins as well. So ladies and gentlemen, presenting you here, Masaki Naito, all the way from Tokyo, Japan.
Woohoo!
Masaki, the stage is all yours.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you. How are you this evening? Good. So, those know me, I'm Masaki Naito. I'm Tony Robbins trainer and also dance leader. So Deepesh and I and Maria and other guy, yeah, we danced at the very first dance at UPW Singapore. Very excited. So, but at that time, first time as a dance leader. A little bit nervous, but I did 100%. Tonight, if you learn 100%, you need 100% energy. Did you see this? Do you see this? Learning requires what? Learning requires what? Say it, say out loud, please. I know you. I see you. I feel you. Come on. Learning requires energy. Show me your 100% energy. Come on. Yes, yes, that's it. That's it. Good. Good, Sadananda, Deep is good. BJ, I see you. If you not cameras on, please your cameras on so that I can see you and feel you even more. Great. So today I'm going to share how to manage your state. State is everything. Yes or yes. If you are bored and tired state, what would happen? Nothing. If you are in a peak state, what would happen? You achieve anything that you want in life, right? State management is most important skill in life. So I'm going to share how. So I'm going to use slide. Can you see this slide? Good. So state is everything. How to manage your state as a coach and leader. I know you are coach or you are leader. If you are household, but you are leader of you, right? You are the leader. So again, my name is Masaki Naito. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. So I'm gonna do my 100% with my poor English. So please stuck with me. Okay. So coach and trainer triad. Tony Robbins said, my mentor Tony Robbins said, the most important things that you can do in our lives to create the power and joy and passion that we really want is to learn to manage our own state of mind. State of mind is defined as the quality of one's consciousness as it relates to the outside world, as well as the perception of their inner thought and emotions. When you are in control of your state of mind, you are the master of your emotions, and you understand that life is happening for you, not to you. So these are components of state of mind. There are three components. There are, first of all, physiology. How you move your body, how you stand, how you breathe. Second one is focus. What you focus on, energy flows. Third thing is language. How you define your situation, how you express your emotion with word is determine your feeling. So physiology, how you use your physical body such as breath, posture, and movement. Focus, whatever you focus on, you will feel more strongly. Language, as soon as we put words to an experience, it changes the meaning you experience. Today, we are going to focus on physiology and focus. Physiology, Tony Robbins said, emotion is created by what? Motion. I know you must is moving or not. Please say that loud. One more time. Emotion is created by what? Motion. Every time you say out loud, the word come into your subconscious mind, so that you learning experience is much bigger. Good. So if you are in a bad state, like depressed, like sadness or unconfident, how you stand, what the posture like? Tell me, type in the comment box, please. Type in the comment box. Yes, when you are depressed state, yes, feel treated. How you move your body, big or small, look up or down. Yes, when you are stressed state, small and down, open or closed. Yes, closed. Yeah, your breath is deeper or shallow. Yes, you shrink and you deep shallow. Yes. These are depressed state recipes. When you do that, you feel depressed. Good, oh good. No, good, right? Peak state, like Tony. Show me your peak state now. Come on. If you are sit, yes, sit tall. Breathe deep. And smile. Yes, big posture. Good, good, good. So, what's the posture like? Type in the comment box, please. When you feel excited, when you feel cheerful, when you feel happy, what's the posture look like? Openness. Yeah, shoulder and chest is opened. Yes, that's right. Sit tall, stand tall, be centered, grounded. Yes, very confident. If you are confident, what's the posture like? This is a very important. When you feel confident, how you breathe, what the facial expressions like? Yes, smile, huge smile, right? Welcoming, yeah, direct eye contact, right? Look up, look at the ceiling. Yes, those are peak state recipes for physiology. Yes. Ping. Stand tall, straight back, open chest and shoulders. These things are very important. So I recommend you take all the note. Good. Write those down, please. Smile, breathe deeply, stand tall. So, question for you. I have a question for you. When you are stressed, do you breathe deeply? Of course not. But you don't notice that. So simply change your breathing pattern, change your feeling. So feel and acknowledge what you feel. If you feel uncomfortable, acknowledge first and then change something to feel better. Good? And this is a trainer trick. Little bit, but trainer trick. Focus on your chest. And let's imagine string come from the ceiling and 2 millimeters lift up your chest. 2 millimeters lift up your chest. How you feel now? Let's do it. And big, huge smile on your face. Let's do that. And if your shoulder unbalanced, Please be balanced. Yes, please balance. Yes, that's it. DJ, good. And feel your center. Feel your center. Yes, that's it. How you feel on a level 0 to 10, how you feel now? 10 is absolutely peak state, 0 is nothing. Type on your comment box, please. 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Great. So let me ask you. 99, okay. Let me ask you. To get to the level above 10, what do you need to do? Type in the comment box, please. To get to the peak state, even higher than level 10, what do you need to do? Scream big. Scream. Feel it more. Do it now. Do it now. Get it more. Yes, practice. Do it now. So if you want to feel confident, what do you need to believe? What do you need to focus on? Focus is the next thing. And when you feel confident, how you move your body. If you feel totally, absolutely confident, how you stand, how you breathe. Let's imagine and do it now so you can feel even more energy like now. Go ahead now. Breathe deep. Yes. Focus on success. Focus on future. Focus on participants. Yes. Focus on result and feel you centered. Big smile on the face. Yes. Big smile. I see you. I see you. Great. How you feel now? On a scale 1 to 10, where are you now? Type in the comment box, please. Good. 10. 10. Good. Sridhara. Good. Where are you? Good. VJ. 10. Above 11. Ruchi. 10. Praveen. 10. Navina Charamathi 10. Good. So we are going to move on to focus / beliefs. So what we focus on expands. Where focus goes, energy flows. Questions aim our focus. This means when you can change your focus by asking a question, good or good. But the problem is most people ask a bad question, ask a bullshit questions like, what's wrong with me? Why this happened to me? Are you asking a quality question or not? But first, you need to do is understand and be aware what question you are asking. So, do you tend to focus on solution or problem? Past, present, or future? You or others? What you can control or what you cannot control of? What you do or what don't do? What you don't do? What you notice or what you don't notice? So type on the comment box what you tend to focus on. Abhi here, Shresh, present. Good, good. Now, good. Focus on nothing. My strengths, great, KK. What is your control? Great, Sridhar. Energy, great. My core strengths, yes. Great dreams. Speaker now, yeah, good. Energy, my own right. Oh, great, great, great. Okay, these are focus recipes. These recipes I learned from my mentor trainer. So please write those down. This is a secret recipes. Progress and result. A lot of people focus on things that fail. So focus on what you progress, what you get. So result. And next one is solution, not problem. Third one is what we already have. Yes. Fourth thing, now / present moment. Next one, what we can control of. Like myself and my emotion, my body, how you move. So focus on your ikigai. Great. So Prem, what's your ikigai? What's your ikigai? Type on the comment box, please. What your ikigai? Yeah, possibility and good and new. What we can control of. So tell me what you can control of. Type on your comment box, please. Your actions, yes, great. The actions, yes, great. Yourself, yes. Thought, good. Your thought is you can control your thoughts, right? Your expressions, yes. Response, mind and thought. Your words, great. How about nature? How about typhoon, raining? Can you control those things? No. No. But a lot of people, when it's rain, feel bad. So you can change your focus. What you want. Good? So next thing, what you grateful for. So type on your comment box, what you grateful for right now. Be specific. What you grateful for right now. Arrived in this tough times. Yes, you're a champion in your life. Safe in my house. Great being with you guys right here, right now. Yes. Grateful to be able to open up to this new learning. Yes, great. Happy with my family. Great. Today, getting knowledge, safe. Yes. How you feel now? How you feel now when you focus on your grateful? How you feel now? Feel good, right? Feel happy, right? Yes, because you focused on what you grateful for. Good or good? Great. So next thing. Thank you. Next thing, beliefs. These things are my mentor's recipes. Number one, this is where I get my spiritual growth. When you coach somebody, you need to believe these things. When you believe these things, I promise you, you can give them 100%. You can help others even more by using these recipes, these beliefs. So, first thing, this is where I get my spiritual growth. Second thing, I'm in the right place at the right time. Third one, they are in front of me for a reason. For example, a participant, complain to me, blah, 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 blah. But when at the time, I remember these beliefs. I think he came to me for a reason. So my state was back to the normal state by remembering this belief. So this belief is so powerful. So they're in front of me for a reason. I think you guys here for a reason to me. Good? So fourth thing, everything happens for a reason that serves me. Fifth thing, every interaction is an exchange of gift. So six, who I makes a difference. Who I am makes a difference. 7, I take ownership for my outcomes. 8, I'm an important part of the picture. I'm an important part of the big picture. Big picture. Big is missing. Number 9, I love them, they love me. So, next one. I can change others with my presence, just presence. Remember, please, this is important, so important for me. When 3 years ago, my first trainer experience at Date with Destiny. At that time, my English is not good, so I'm afraid of failing to speak. So I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. But my mentor trainer told me, you are supposed to be here. You have a right to here. You are selected. You are awesome. I know you are good at your coaching and huge heart. You have so much heart. So I remember my not weakness, my goodness. And I changed my state to peaceful and centered state so that I can serve others, serve my participant without any English. Just smile and just centered. So you can influence others just by just your presence. So show me your peak state or beautiful, let me say beautiful state. Show me. Yes, nice smile. Abhish, nice smile, great smile, great. Great. So last one, identity. Most powerful beliefs are about who you are. Identity is a specific set of beliefs about who we are as a person. Identity is how you distinguish yourself from everyone else. If you expand your identity, change your life. Who wants to change your life even more at a higher level? Good. Let's change your identity. So let's final work. Okay, let's do an activity now. So I'd like you to close your eyes now. Close your eyes for a minute. Take a few deep breaths in. Exhale. Good. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Think about your best self, best version of yourself. Stand in front of you. Best version of yourself. Your future self, your ideal self. If you describe 3 words, if you describe the best of you who are standing in front of you, what would you say? Passion, compassion, confident, energy, passionate, enthusiasm, true leader. How would say? And feel it. On the count 3, step into your ideal self. 1, 2, 3, go. See, hear, feel. Yes, that's it. If you describe 3 words, what 3 words come to mind? What 3 words? Type on the comment box, please. What 3 words? Describe who you really are. Who are you? Who are you? Okay, say those words with I am. I am confident, like, good. I am passion. Say those 3 words, I am, with I am statement. I am love. Yes, good, good. Good. How you feel now? I am love. You are so, yes, you are love. You're peaceful, yes. Energized, super awesome. You are energy. Yes, you are energy. Yes. If you are energy, how you stand, how you breathe, how you move your body, how you gesture. What does gesture look like? Yes, that's it. Yes, that's it. Woo-hoo-hoo. What do you say to yourself? What do you say to yourself? You are passionate energy, lover, successful. Yes, that's it. So now, final part. So do you have a phone? And do you know how to set your alarm? Set alarm for tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. with a label that include all 3 words. That way, tomorrow you'll get an alarm on your phone and be reminded that you are supposed to be live as that person, the 3 words, good or good. Good? So remember, managing your state is most important skill. So state is everything. So live with passion. Thank you so much. My name is Masaki Naito. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Woo! Yay! Woo! ありがとうございます。
I didn't tell it was first English. You were so good that it didn't feel like it was your first English session. You rocked it. You nailed it, Masaki. Thank you so much. And the best part, what I liked was the way you related your physiology and your psychology. That's so important. Your body language and the one key takeaway which I would like to restate is that don't focus on the problems. If you focus on the problems, you become a part of the problem. But if you focus on the solutions, you become the part of the solution. That's so important. Thank you, Masaki,
Yes.
once again. Arigatou
Hi.
gozaimashita.
Arigatou
See you very
gozaimasu.
soon.
See you soon. Arigatou gozaimasu. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, moving on to the next speaker. She is so extremely humble. So one thing that I've learned from her is humility. She's humble to the next level. She is a life coach. She is a personality development content creator. And she's also an inspirational speaker. And she's about to talk regarding times and she is here all the way from Singapore. So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you, Colleen Faith from Singapore. Colleen, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Dipesh. Thank you so much,
Right behind you.
everyone. And I would like to honor and respect all of you for taking your time to spend with us this weekend to change your life. And I make sure that in this 20 minutes, I will do my best to add as much value as possible to you. So first of all, today my topic would be to talk about how time to work on yourself amidst crisis. Because in a time of crisis, there's no way but up. And I would like to share a little bit of my story with you, if you don't mind. So I am a little girl and I grew up in Singapore. So doctors said I couldn't live past 5 years old because I was born with several life-threatening conditions that all doctors in Singapore gave up hope on me. And all the diseases that I have was incurable. So as a result, my parents and my family kind of gave up on hope on me that I have no chance to live. And fast forward, when I was in school, I was a bully victim because I looked so different from everyone. I was a bully victim and I was constantly looked down on and picked on because I was so different. But as I grew older, I realized that my difference was my uniqueness. My difference was my strength. Because I have no hair, I am short, and I have poor skin. This is what made me who I am, which is Colleen. So life was tough, but I never ever give up. Therefore, for the past 15 years, I've committed myself to personal development. I beat all odds and I have succeeded and I love my life. Currently, I just graduated from university with my master's degree. And fast forward, now I'm building a career and dedicating my life to inspire and help other people find success, clarity, to pursue their passion, purpose, and overcome hardships. So today, I would like to invite you to my talk to work. So now I would like to shift the position to you. And I would like to vision you as a small, tiny cup. Can you, for example, when our cup is empty, we cannot feel our love, our care, our knowledge, our wisdom to others. Therefore, it's very important for us to always fill our cup and give through overflow abundance. That's why my mission today is to guide you and help you to fulfill your fullest potential by filling up your cup full so that you can be a strong pillar not only to yourself, not only to your family, but to your business and the society and country and nation around you. So there are three main points that I would like to share with you that so that you can empower yourself and make yourself skilled up in this time of crisis. So my first point here, it is to invest in yourself. The most important point here is to always invest at least 5% of your income in your self-education. For me, back then, since when I was like 13 years old, I remembered I always, whenever I have pocket money, I would save 10% of my income, no matter how big or how small. I would save it to buy books, inspirational books, and courses so that I can fill myself with knowledge and wisdom to make myself strong, even despite of all my health challenges, so that I can change my physiology, my psychology, and my mindset. So please, for you, any skills that you have passion for, that you have always wanted to do, please invest in yourself. Do not, please do not put off. Now is the time to invest in yourself. And whenever you invest in yourself, make sure to take one strategy at a time. Every lesson that you learn throughout their journey, apply it ruthlessly so that every skill that you learn can be implemented effectively in your life. And as of now, we all understand that due to the COVID-19 and the economy downturn, the job economy is declining. Therefore, this is the time where we need to empower ourselves, educate ourselves, so that we can be more self-reliant on ourselves than on employers to employ us to for an income or for a living. So anything you choose, please do and choose that is true and authentic to you. Never do something that is against your heart or your true self. So whenever you go on the path through authenticity, you will always gain wisdom and success. So now I would like to invite you. Could you please give me some examples on how we could invest in ourselves? I would love to hear your ideas, and we could share it in our community as well. So do you have any idea what we could, what tools, what books, or what courses can we use to invest in ourselves right now? I invite you to share it with all of us. Yes, Cindy, yes. Online courses, yes. Record new music and share with it. Yes, you're right. Thank you. It's very, with self-confidence. Yes, Uma, yes. Ruchi, you're right. Write poems. Yes. Very good. Keep it coming. Self-learning. Yes, that is very, very important. And so the next point that I would like to talk about, which is to form new habits, because our daily habits is what make us as a whole. And make sure during this time of COVID-19 lockdown or challenges, make sure to always make time for yourself to do your inner work so that you can change from inside out. In life, it's not only about what is external, but it's like our internal, our mindset, our heart, our psychology, and everything. So make sure to take time to meditate, to work out, to have a healthy meal, diet, so and to have new hobbies like writing poems and attend online courses, do what we're passionate about. Always do what makes you feel alive. So now I would like to invite you. Could you please tell me what it is that you do that invest in wellness, feel most alive in this time? Singing, yep. Dancing, yes, true. Uma, yes. I like it. Meditation, you are mesmerizing. Thank you. Thank you, Shaila. Working out, yes. at this time when we're at home, it's very important for us to work out. Otherwise, our food will go somewhere else, you know? So it's really important to do yoga, workout, virtual marathons, true, to keep us motivated as a community. So yeah, thank you so much for all the feedback that you have given us. So, and the third point I would like to tell you, which is very, very important, that is to spend time with beautiful people. Meet new people. Even though now we are in lockdown, we can always meet new people through summits like this, through conferences. And because the point here that I'm trying to tell you is that your network is equals your net worth. Your network is equals your net worth, which means who you surround yourself is who you will become. And the top 5 people that you're closest to is who are the people that will influence you to become who you are. That is why it is very, very important for us to keep people around us, the people that are closest to us, that empower us, that inspire us and build us up. Not people that tear us down and make us feel bad about ourselves. So please always surround yourself with good mentors, with friends, with good teachers. And if you find that you're surrounded with people that you're not happy about, you can set healthy boundaries so that they will not affect you emotionally, psychologically, or physically as well. Please learn how to set healthy boundaries around people that you don't feel comfortable with, and surround yourself with positive, empowering people, all right? So do not live dead inside. Always keep the fire burning in your heart, and you will live a meaningful life. So now I would like to share my screen with you. Okay, so wait, hold on. So now I would like to ask you, what are some of the people that makes you feel most alive? When you surround with, you feel alive, you feel happy, and you feel like you, can you please name me some of the people that empowers you, that gives you like positive energy, that makes you want to achieve your dream? Tony, yes, Tony Robbins. Arun G, my daughter, yes. Family is our pillar and our strength. So therefore, it's very important. Yes, and yes, you're right, your mother. Kaushik, Dipish, yes. My cat, my son, my kids. Of course, absolutely. So thank you so much for your answer. I really appreciate it. So now I would like to share with you my screen. And okay. Sorry, share screen. So, okay, I would like to share a little bit about myself, and this is me. Oh, sorry. So this is a little inspiration and motivation for you, and I hope that this will inspire you to change and take action, positive action, and never give up in life. Because I'll be very vulnerable and honest with you. I was born 5 months old here, and 5 years old is the middle picture of me. And now I'm 27 years old this year. And it has been a really tough journey, but I never give up because I always know that strength, inner strength comes from within. And we can always change our life if we are determined. Even the whole world is against us, it's okay. But we need to be strong for ourselves. Therefore, we need to self-educate and empower ourselves and always invest in us no matter what, okay? So this is my message to you today. And I have a special bonus for you because all of you are massive action takers and you deserve the best. And I want to give from my heart to yours. I would sincerely want to give you a power clarity coaching, premium coaching session from me to you. And it's absolutely complimentary. That is worth $100 US. So this coaching would be for if you're transitioning from a period in your life that you're starting in a new chapter, you want the confidence to do what you know you're capable of doing. Do you feel stuck when it comes to deciding how to move forward? Do you want to redefine yourself in the next phase in your life? Would you like guidance and a new perspective to have creative ideas to improve certain areas of your life? Or in this bonus one-to-one coaching, I will do my very best to guide you through and all the questions that I could help you with to give you clarity. So the top 5 people that sign up for this, that sign up for a complimentary 60 minutes one-on-one clarity premium coaching with me, and the top 5 lucky ones will be chosen. So please feel free. I will send you the link on our chat, and those massive action takers, please excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm having a little technical error, but so those people, sorry, stop share. Okay, those people, thank you very much. Thank you so much for your patience. I have put the link on our chat group, and those people, for all of you that are interested, please sign up, and the 5 lucky ones will win a one-on-one coaching with me, and I assure you that I will give you as much clarity as possible to my best of my ability. So please, and I will give you, I will give you 3 minutes countdown, and the first 5 people will be selected, okay? So, yeah. Thank you. So here you go. I'll give you some time to sign up, and here you go. sorry. Okay, I do see this. Okay.